Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. It's Friday. Happy weekend. It's arrived, and we are here to show you how we can do a weekend in style. We've got an amazing show for you, 3 big hours, live from Los Angeles, and it's a really cool night. We call it Club TVON, so it's a super exclusive, experience and all of that. But we also have a lot of brand new at the club tonight, okay? Like the newest, latest, greatest, okay? All the best. They're actually wheels that are entirely brand new. I mean, on discount, because if it's a wheel, it's got to be discounted. So huge, huge discounts on wheel pieces on the way. We've got brand new designs, and I'm talking like things you've not seen before here at the show ever. This one's the coolest. We're all ready. Everybody here, all the gals at least, are like, oh, I love that ring. So we're pretty excited about it. We got some animal jewelry coming up this weekend, and we're starting tonight with, well, what else? The froggy is here. So it is going, you see, you manifest it, I believe in it, we had a frog outside, now we got one in jewelry, couldn't be better. So if you're into critter jewelry, we got a lot of pieces for you, not just tonight, but also throughout the weekend for you. Also, a brand new heart-shaped design, so that's going to be coming up. It's a ring, actually. It's an oversized heart shape. I know you've loved our heart shapes in rubies, in necklaces, and pendants, but we're bringing you the ring tonight. So that's gorgeous. Speaking of rubies, I've got some designer hoop earrings that are done in rubies and beautiful princess cuts at that. So we're looking forward to those. It's a magical night here. So I hope you can stay with us for the duration. Hopefully it's one of those weeknights that you can be with us all the way till the end, because hopefully you got a little time off this weekend to relax, kick back, and get ready to let the greatest jewelry in the world come to you. So all at great values, and there's a brand new cross. Another ruby piece. We got a lot of rubies here. I feel like it should be like Valentine's Day, and even though that's come and gone, I think, with Mom's Day coming up and all of that, I mean, just a really, really, really good assortment of beautiful really showpieces of love. So we're going to see a lot of them. We are going to start the show with some really rare and stunning earrings, I must say. And then there's another heart shape. I've got a huge tanzanite. We are feeling the love here tonight. I've got a 13-karat tanzanite. It's a heart shape. That would be our largest that we have. So that's going to be here for all the heart-shaped tanzanite lovers out there that we never seem to have quite enough of the heart shapes for you. So going to show you that diamond collar if you need it. I mean, really, really classic diamond ring that's going to have 5 rows in all VS diamonds of different assorted sizes. So, this ring, I love this ring. This ring is the grandest of them all, you could say, quite literally, because it is our Grandidierite. We have a new one here tonight in the show. And not only that, but this Grandidierite is actually flanked with not just white diamonds, but also a lot of pink diamonds. And what a combo it is. So I hope you can stay with me to see what that's all about. It's going to be here probably sooner rather than later, because the earlier we do it, the better, because there could be a lot of fights over that one. So a lot to get to. Mandarin garnet wheel that we're going to clear out as well, which loving those. And here's what we're going to do right now. Sapphire earrings, but one of the most exotic colors you ever, and by the way, if you have a request, get those in. We're happy to help you with requests, whatever it is. Want to thank everybody who reached out today, raving about their jewelry. Again, everyone excited about what they're receiving and their gemstones. I know we've got gemstones that are, I think everyone's got theirs by now, but I know I'm still hearing rave reviews about the gemstones you're receiving, so that's wonderful to hear. So let's get you some more great jewelry on the way, because, I don't know about you, but maybe it's just my shopper's problem that I have. It's a true addiction when once I shop and get something, I just, you kind of have to do it again and wait for that high to happen again, right? I mean, shopaholics, you feel me on that. So let's take a look at what we can make really affordable for you. So if you need to get something special and add to the collection. So Bonnie, I just went on the air, so that's why I'm, she's like, I need to see it on. I need to see this. So I gave her a sneak peek. So hang on one second, Bonnie. And if you're watching, let me know. Here's what we'll do, because I know, Bonnie, we can show that all to you on TV as opposed to just through, as opposed to photographs, which always is, something that works as well. So here we go with our purple sapphire earrings. This is amazing. They're 5849. So right up to the last second, we're doing requests. We're doing special pieces. We've got all kinds of custom pieces in the works for a lot of you as well, which are so kind to reach out and trust us in making you the perfect piece of jewelry, so that I enjoy. But here we go with 5849. It's our 70-point total weight of unheated purple sapphires. A nice match there, isn't it? So that's really, really good. Got a great match. Plus, you have this really amazing purple color that's a little bit more vibrant than they usually are. So really special there. You've got that super, almost like neon, right? There's a hot pink. There's a beautiful blue presence to it as well that is here. So a lot to love about this one. And here we go. Really, really super special piece here for you. And one pair only, of course. They're in the rose gold now. We don't need to leave them that way. So keep that in mind. Don't need to leave them in the rose, although what a combo that is. Plus the diamonds that are going to be a halo around it. That's 26 points of halo diamonds. And yeah, there's a really good look about the rounds. Obviously, that's a more unusual cut there to see that diamond cut round that you have with the blues, the pinks, the purples, but they really are. They're so bright and vivid. They've got a neon quality about them, and they're super affordable. Let's start the show off so right. It is a really good time, and a reminder that you know, here at TVON, it's a little different. We got a lot of one-of-a-kinds for you, and they're all priced so right. So here's what we'll do. Bonnie, you can go ahead and call us now, and we're on the air, so we've got operators here. I think she's usually a morning show watcher, so I don't know if she knows I'm on the air right now, but anyway, she's like, I have to have that ring. Thank you. I love it. I'll take it. Who do I call? So anyway, we're all here for you, so anybody's fine. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this. Really important value here. Look at how bright those are. Let me show these on the hand. I love when we can give you, you know, a little shopping before the shopping even technically officially starts, right? I love that. That's how I like to do it too. So you got to get the good stuff, right? Here it is in the rose. There's a little size perspective for you and how bright those stones are. They look amazing. Here we go. Very, very special opportunity. And remember how rare these are. Vanadium has to be a present in the stone to actually... It's a present to us is what it is, because Mother Nature went all out here. It's a little more unusual than your blue sapphires or than even your red sapphires, which are rubies, right? It's a lot more unusual to get that purple, especially that specific color of purple, which is so, so well done and really important here. And we'll make them easy. $16.99 is the should be price. Here's what we'll do. I have got just that one fabulous pair. Let's make them $888 right here, right now, and we will make them yours. So yeah, that sure beats $16.99, doesn't it? A little $888 special to get you started. Choose your gold color. Totally up to you there. And then whoever does talk to Bonnie, let me know she is watching. I can show it on the air because it'd be worth seeing on the air. Are you talking to her? Fabulous. So you can help her out. And is she able to watch right now on her phone or on TV or any other way? Because I can show her the ring as well, just so she can get another perspective on it, because I didn't give her carat weights yet. So let's talk about that. Those are $888. Here we go with $61.15 actually. This is quite large, and like I said, there's a whole bunch of heart-shaped jewelry here, and a lot of rubies and a lot of heart shapes, but this is done in such a creative way because it almost, speaking of the present, right? Or maybe you're gifting your heart to somebody. That would be a good way to show it. Quite literally, because it's got a wrapped in a bow design here. It's item number 6115. It's brand new here today, and it's a 208 total weight on the rubies. Is she able to watch, Virginia? Is she? Okay, good, because you can imagine if by putting this up and then if someone else is seeing it, it's already sold. But it's 205 in the rubies. They're all diamond cut rounds that are all paved into the black rhodium. Then the entire ring outside of that is the rose gold, including the way the diamonds are set, which are those fabulous white diamonds, which are set as your ribbon that is folded over. What do they call that when the ribbon goes both ways across the bottom? I have no idea. I'm sure there's a name for it. But you've got the ribbon that goes all the way across, not only the front from top to bottom, but also the side, or at least one side. And then I'll show you here how this looks on the hand, because it is an enormous ring. And that diamond weight is 41 points as well. And it's only in the rose gold, which happens to be, I know, her favorite color of gold. So it works, doesn't it? And then it's got a great finishing as well, which I'll show you back when we go up close here. But take a look at the size. So you can really see how that's got a lot of dimension to it, quite a large size to it as a whole. And there's a great price. Yeah. It is true to size. It's going to have a really classic shank in the back, so it's totally true to size. Great question there, and you get the whole knuckle-to-knuckle presence there, so a lot to love on that one, and I'll do that for $1,499. So really super easy on that one, and then we will show you one more time close up as well. We'll show you the back and how it's really well finished, but that is a one only, and you're going to see a lot of brand new designer jewelry like this, not only tonight, but throughout the weekend as well. So do keep that in mind if you like this style and you like pave and mixing and matching of different exotic gems together. You are in for a treat. There's that finishing, which actually is heart shapes as well. if you look at the way that that grid work is done through the under gallery. So you've got the heart shapes underside as well. So let me know, Virginia, if she would like that one. That one's sold. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And speaking of rubies, a quick one of a kind in a cross necklace that is actually going to be, yes, chain included, which is so great. And look at this on, I'll start with it on the hand, Tony, here, because it's a really good size perspective to give you an idea here. And there, oh, look at that little, yeah, it was like, I did gymnastics yesterday, didn't I? Jewelry gymnastics. This was already feeling that way, wasn't it? This is item number 6125, and it has the chain, yes? I don't know. I don't think so. No, no, I can't do that, unfortunately. No, hold on. We might have that heart-shaped piece available. Okay. Yeah, no, $14.99. Yeah, is the price tag on it. All right, here we go. This has got a 12-point ruby design plus 7 points in diamonds in the cross, but it will actually be coming with this necklace, which let's take a look at that because I don't think those diamonds are factored in at all. That chain, which comes off the pendant, is going to be included. So you get the necklace and the pendant, which is going to give you the freedom to use that necklace, which is such a beautiful one, yeah, with your other pendants as well. So you've got that choice. Let me go ahead and get your measurement here. Oh gosh, I meant to go grab a new ruler because I've got one that's cracked. The rest are all pretty much holiday themed, but take a look. I'm going to need like a, what should we have? A is that the next holiday, St. Patrick's Day? Right, yeah, it is. I mean, after Tony Day, it's St. Patrick's Day because, yeah, his birthday's the day before. So, yeah, it's a little pre-party to St. Patty's Day. Is St. Tony, and he is, right? Are you feeling saint-like today, Tony? All right, here we go. Little over an inch. Let's go up close as well. The heart-shaped ring is gone, but this is a beautiful pendant. I'll just leave the chain up there to remind you that that chain is coming with it with those bigger bezel set diamonds, 2 of those. And actually, look what's done here. The rubies are a mixture of everything from one princess cut to the other round brilliance that you have as well. So very, very, very special, and that's really good, isn't it? It's a great looking piece. So we've got that hidden bail. So I just want to remind you that chain's coming with it, 2 bezel sets, bigger stones there. Here's your yellow gold. It will be only as is in the yellow gold. There's an incredible price tag for anybody who loves this. Really, I think there's something ornate about it, right? The little bit of mill grain, the way that the diamond sections are kind of cinched in like a marquise cut, and then your different mixture of rubies from the princess to the rounds, and we'll make it easy for you. It's supposed to be $9.99. Let's help you out, because I think that's pretty good as it is, right? But here's that exquisite value that makes it even better, just to, you know, get Friday started off really, really right. And that's what we're here to do, because there's special pricing on Friday. You know that, because we don't have as much audience. So we really do give you some really extra cool values on some super really brand new tonight, especially. How about this for not even 8, 7, or 6? I'll make it $599. First caller comes with the chain as well. And that is one huge opportunity for somebody who collects crosses. Maybe he has a July birthstone and you want to think about incorporating the July birthstone into the cross style that is so classic, but this one done in a really beautiful, elegant way. So the chain is included. You get the pendant, you get the chain, you get all of that for $599, and that would be a value just for the chain, which, by the way, has, I was looking back here, that's the lobster claw clasp and adjustability. So you've got the 16, 17, 18-inch adjustability there as well. You've got that beautiful, beautiful look of the cross, and one more time from a distance here, so you can see it on the hand to get a better idea. Well, thank you so much, Bonnie. I appreciate you so much, and so glad you were able to see that. And sometimes, you know, when we've been shopping together for a while, I get to know you guys and what you like, and happy to always give you a heads up if there's something I think you might like. And luckily that worked out just perfectly. So thank you, Bonnie. We'll have that right out to you. But take a look at this. $599. If you would like it, let me know. That's so cool to see one princess cut, and then we'll have princess cut earrings later with the rubies that are all bigger styles for you. That's going to be coming up. I love this chain. Look at that chain alone. Have you priced chains lately? Because they are out there, right? The prices have really gone up like everything has. So not easy to get a chain like that for $599, but it's for you. If you'd like to go ahead and grab that quickly, brand new style, let me know on that. All right, coming up. I got to show this to you because this is really cool and different, and really what we have been loving about bringing you designer elements here. Something that is totally unique, and when it comes to really cool designer jewelry, This is where so many designers will go, and it takes an unbelievable amount of custom workmanship to create something like this. But for folks out there like myself who really enjoy a different piece and really love critter jewelry, as it's sometimes called, I mean, this is really a neat piece that's going to actually be this incredible design all across the hand. I just thought this is a better angle for you to see all the stones, because those are fancy diamonds to start. 6117 is the number. The cross is still here. So my goodness, if you want that cross with the rubies and the diamonds, I would dial in a hurry, because we made that a very special opportunity price-wise. But this is cool, right? So who likes to step outside the box with jewelry? Not everybody does. But this is like a roll call for anybody who wants ultimate designer jewelry. But here's the great news. There is not a piece out there that exists in the world of fine jewelry. When you see these kind of design elements coming together, when you see this number of fancy diamonds, let's just get you started here, because the diamond weight alone, which are, I don't know if you noticed, but they're mostly yellow diamonds in the sort. There's a little mixture here of yellows. And then if you look very closely, I may actually zoom in even closer so you see one segment of the piece, because it actually has a little bit of a variance of the different colors of diamonds through the body of our little friend here, our little froggy friend. And if I sound froggy, it's because, my gosh, I am just the allergies. We went from 90 degrees to 60 degrees in 2 days, and even had some sprinkling of rain. And so I'm just like, I'm going, you know what? Can't get a break from this weird weather. But it is important to remember, and I know there must be something weird going on, because we've had a resident frog here for a few weeks now. And Jess, we were lucky enough to hear it last night, so we know it's still alive and well. Because it definitely does not belong in this area, but it's here. And so now we're bringing a jewelry version. It's all about manifestation, right? That's the law of attraction for you. You know, when you guys, we talk about a frog, and then a couple days later, here it is in jewelry, right? And all these beautiful diamonds, that's a carat 11, plus you get sapphirites, plus you get rubies. So all of that, I mean, really rare gems that are part of this gorgeous design that's unique. And then wait till you see it on the hand. Take a look at it. We've got yellow gold only on this one. It's a beautiful design. Carat 11 plus 14 points. We actually put all the color together. So that means the ruby, the sapphirite, which like the sapphirite, you guys, are all the little bezel set stones. Look at that. The webbed feet there, I assume that's the proper term, is really, really cool. I mean, I didn't, you know, I should have done all my frog research. Didn't. Didn't know the frog was tonight, but look at that. See how there's yellows and different colors of lighter, it's like a lighter pink that's in that ring as well. Do you see all those fancy diamonds? That's really cool. So gives it that little bit of texture, which just makes it all the more realistic, I think. And then you've got this beautiful bark texture done to the gold all the way around. So another element of just bringing nature in, really having art imitate life. And that's exactly what this is, but you really have to see it on. And that's the, again, the ruby eyes there, the sapphirite on the all bezel set on the web feet there. The eyes are bezel set as well. The rest of the diamonds are all paved. Here's another angle at it so you can see. Obviously, you decide if you want it more facing up or if you want it the other way and kind of going down the hand, you can do that as well. But for my ladies who, I'm just going to flip it here. I'm going to flip it around and show you, because on the hand, I think you actually see it better from that angle. So you can get an idea of what's going on there with all that really intricate detail. It's just a cool piece, and I love how it really does look like, you know, he's your buddy, he's your, you know, around here we're not always allowed to bring our, gosh, what do they call those? The security, what do they call them? When you take your animal with your emotional support animal, right? And yet they're not always allowed everywhere, right? Here's your emotional support animal, rodent, not rodent. What is it? What is it? An amphibian creature? Yes? Kevin says, yeah, are you a frog expert? I'll give you the mic and you can come up here. I want to know who the frog expert is. Jess, what do you have to say about it? How long do they live for? You were way off? Let me think about this. Well, we've had one here living against all odds for 2 weeks. So I'm going to say that's a hardy animal, amphibian creature. I'm going to say 72 years. 10 to 12 years, like a dog. Oh my goodness. Wow, really? Yeah. Those are only our frogs. The only one, yeah, the Baldwin Park frogs are going to let, Jess, I guarantee you your prediction is more accurate for that one out there. Guaranteed. But that is fascinating to know. Who shared that tidbit of information? Google or a customer? Google. I thought somebody called to tell you that. And I was so excited to hear somebody was with us on a Friday night. But no, because we don't usually have a lot of people joining us, you know, on Fridays till much later. So anyway, good. Your computer, they didn't restrict your Google access back there? How nice. I didn't know that computer had access to Google. That's awfully nice. All right, so here we go. It's an amphibian ring. I mean, I'm gonna try to, yeah, I could go on and on, but yeah, we're gonna try to keep this for our designer lovers who really want just a great value on a piece of jewelry that's cool and different and really, really neat. So how about this? A $29.99 ring. We bring it down to make it a lot more affordable. And you want something cool? Here it is. You want something different in designer? I don't know how many people frequent the big designers, but I know for a lot of years I was one of those people until TVON existed. And you see a lot of this amazing jewelry, but it's one-offs and it's very pricey. And $29.99 would never pay for the sales tax on a ring like that. But here we go the opposite direction to make it $1,499, and we'll go half off. So that is incredible. Enjoy it if you get it, and that is really, really neat. I'm sure they have symbolic meaning and all that. I'm a little more well-versed on dragonflies and butterflies and that kind of thing. But I say Miss Piggy would approve. We know that. So that is going to be, I was lucky enough to acquire a rare Miss Piggy clutch a few weeks ago. That's one of those, it's Catherine Bauman, if any of my handbag collectors are out there. Catherine Bauman was kind of the, she kind of did like a Judith Lieber type of style, and she does the crystal limited edition pieces, and I'm a fan. So anyway, it's really rare to get any of the Muppets. So anyway, and they're all crystal encrusted. My jewelry gals would approve, trust me. So yeah. Anyway, this is $14.99 if you want the Froggy, and that's a really cool, I love personality pieces, and that certainly is one of them. Let's get to these ruby hoops that are so fresh. One pair only. They're gigantic rubies and diamonds mixed together. We have the heart-shaped tanzanite that's also here. That's my 13-carat pluser. So if you've been waiting on the big ones, we've got them. And let's get to this brand new wheel, because just a show of hands, like, who really loves brand new on a discount? Because I know I do. Because as a sales shopper, you know, if you want a great value on something, a lot of times we're finding ourselves having to wait, right? Sometimes we have to wait. And then you risk, well, will it still be there, or is it still going to be, you know, all those things that we think about when something, you know, a lot of times you don't see brand new go on sale, right? It has to be there for a while and all that. I just love that we are about to show you, here are 5 brand new pieces coming your way that are all your first time seeing them. Brand new, as cool as it gets, updated styles, really different than what we've had. And yet, they're all going on sale just because, hey, it's 22 minutes into a Friday night. Let's see who's out there. Let's give you a major treat for being there and show you what we can do. Look at that. There's some rarity right there. How about that? Cat's eye chrysoberyl. So a lot to love on this wheel. We've got something for everybody, I hope. And right in the middle where we started, I would, if I was making predictions and placing bets, I would definitely say that that's going to be the first to go, because that is a large merengue. And not only that, we did it in 18-karat solid gold as well. So you've got brand new, you've got the 18K, we've got a 90-point trillion. Haven't seen a lot of trillion cut merengues ever. So you've got a really exciting opportunity there. And then you have the diamonds. Look at the diamond ring. Very much like something we've done in the past, which has that little bit of quattrofoil feel, but instead, this one's got a little more elongation to it, and then the cluster of bigger stones in the middle. Then we go to that fabulous, what about the front? Should we just talk about that beautiful front right there? The cat's eye. They have Alexandrite. Whoever wants to change that in the computer, it's not. It's a cat's eye chrysoberyl. Cat's eye Alexandrite is something different. So the difference is, if you're going, huh, tell me more. Remember, cat's eye, first of all, there's a family of gems called chrysoberyl, which is actually quite durable. It's about an 8.5 the Mohs scale, so you're good there. As far as wearability, it might be rare, but you've got a lot of wearability built in. Keep in mind that in the chrysoberyl family of gems, you've got 3 varieties. You've got standard chrysoberyl. You've got 2 phenomena stones, but they're different phenomena. So standard chrysoberyl will be that color that you're seeing in the cat's eye, kind of that milk and honey color, but it actually would be a faceted stone. So it would be a transparent stone. If you're lucky, it would have that beautiful kind of lemon limey type of color. There are 2 phenomena within the chrysoberyl family, and one is going to be the color-changing chrysoberyl you see here quite often, which is called Alexandrite. That's the one that goes blue-green to the red. Then there's the other one, which is what we're seeing up here, which is the cat's eye chrysoberyl, which still has that golden, kind of golden green yellow color, but it's got the phenomena of chatoyancy, which is a cat's eye. So really cool that you've got a phenomena in the chrysoberyl family, and it's going to be affordable. So we do have that. And then just want to clarify, because there is such a thing as cat's eye alexandrite, where the two phenomena come together, where you would get a subtle color change and you would get a cat's eye. That's not what this is. This is the cat's eye chrysoberyl, which you don't see very much at all, which has got that milk and honey color and then that really distinctive, almost platinum-y blue color of cat's eye. Take a look at it. So we've got cat's eye, we've got mahenge, we've got a beautiful bright mandarin garnet. That's a nearly 2 carat, 184 to be exact, cushion cut mandarin garnet, and that's loaded with diamonds as well. And then we also have, oh, princess cuts are there too. Look at that side detail. We're seeing already a few different princess cuts that are accents in the piece, so loving that. There's the mandarin with the accent diamonds. Then we also have, how about that? We've got the sapphires in the back, the 2 pear shapes, those really cool, yeah, they're twinning stones, but they are actually doing the bypass within this open style band. So it's really interesting and different and unusual, and anything you want is going to be on one price tag and one discount. So that's the exciting part, is all this brand new gets to be here tonight and gets a big discount so that all of them can go before you have to wait. And, you know, of course, we always know that waiting is a little tricky on one-of-a-kinds, because then the likelihood of you getting it might be a little bit less, right? Because somebody else might grab it when they see it and they love it, right? So this is where it's nice to see that out the starting gate, give you that big value, anything you'd like on this wheel. Nothing is going to be anything like it should, which I'm looking at 45, 43, 3,900, 3,999, 4,300. Yeah. So basically all within that $4,000 and up range. Here's where we can help you. And get on those phone lines if you have a favorite, because they're going to be really, really affordable, and you don't get a lot of rarity like this. And keep in mind, the mahenge itself has a great size to it. That mahenge is not small. It's a 90 pointer. Please remember that it is also set in 18 karat solid gold. And it's really more simple, which I'll tell you right now, there's not a lot of mahenge that is. When we bring you the mahenges, I mean, it is a rare stone. It's a rare spinel. It comes out of one place when it's to that color. So remember, it's not every day you see something that's really simple and classic like this, not an overwhelming or huge ring. I love the trillion. Who doesn't love a trillion where you get that? The neon combined with that beautiful cutting really gives it a pop. So here's your chance to pick them up. Nobody's on the phone lines yet. Let's go back to our wheel. I'm going to just eventually try them all on, but we'd love to hear what when you like. As far as gold restrictions, they're all going to be as they are. So everything that you see, that is the one caveat here, is that they will be as you see them. So I can't make the gold color changes on these, and that is just, well, a big reason is because of this price tag. Where we're taking them, how low we're going, that is a big part of why they're going to have to remain as they are. We're still going to size them for you. So when we say as they are, we're talking about a gold color. It doesn't mean we're not going to size them. We, of course, will do that. They're not going to be $3,999 or anywhere close. Nobody's on the lines yet, but that's going to change, because wait till you see where we're going to get every single one of these a great home tonight. The cat's eye, oh my goodness, this cat's eye, look at how this moves, and it will, because that's kind of the cool part here, is that that phenomena stone is around, but that cat's eye moves as your stone moves. And guess what? As we're getting busier and busier and busier, I think y'all are ready. White gold only on the diamond ring. That diamond weight, oh yes, the diamond weight, we're getting very busy, guys. I think you know that. I'm ready to move them. 75 points in diamonds on that ring in the back right. 3/4 of a carat. We are ready to help you own whatever is your favorite on this entire wheel. And no, they're not 39, and no, they're not 29. I'm not even going to ask $19.99, which puts them all at half off or more. And yet, they're not 19. Take a look at the sapphire. I know we have somebody talking about the blue sapphires, that combination there of that bypass, but have you ever seen a bypass on top of basically a split style, this open wide band, and it's like a ribbon of gold? There's a really cool way that the gold itself curves, so it's not just flat. Yes, you're thinking about the mahenge. Let's try it on again. It was already on the hand. Let's show it again for him. Here's the trillion cut. There's that 90 pointer. Remember, we do have 18 karat gold. What was that? Uh-oh, the mahenge's already gone. Uh-oh, mahenge's already spoken for, so that mahenge's gone, and you know what? Special treat. Not even $19.99. I'll just hold it here so they can take a look at their new ring, because they don't even know what they're paying yet. And they said, I'll take it. 18K, 90-point stone like that. Not even 19, 18, 17, or 16, or 15, or 14, or 13, or 12. I do crazy things on Friday. Welcome to our Freaky Freebie Friday pricing, because this is absolutely the definition of that. It's just a matter of which one you love because they're not even $12.99. Let's get everybody a great piece of jewelry tonight at one of the most affordable price tags you can make fine jewelry in. It's just that simple. All brand new pieces, all fabulous the way they are. The designers know best. They chose the best gold color for those stones, for those designs. And you know what? They're not even $1,199. They're not even going to be $10.99. This is where you really got to dial if you haven't already, because we've got one gone, 4 left. Tell you what, make them $999. That's got to be a very exciting moment for all of our jewelry lovers who are ready for something unusual, rare, unique, all of that. But at $999 for every single piece up there, it might just take a couple, right? Treat yourself to a couple great collectible pieces that you can put in your collection and wear proudly. Here's the 75-point diamond ring. There's another 18-karat gold piece up there. And I'm going to let you guess which one it is because this is really cool. That's actually 75 points in the 14K. Diamonds there. You see how when that's really on, it's such a, you get, I think, a greater appreciation for the design when you see that on because you realize this entire setting, this almost like elongated, kind of like a floral meets a marquise, that is actually then met by the band at the corners. So instead of just putting, I mean, it would be so like normal to just put a band right across the middle, but it gives it so much more designer element to see it like this, where you're basically creating this beautiful endpoint to, you know, what's functional is the band certainly, but you've got such a great way to show it off with the diamond design in the middle. So here's what's left. And by the way, this is also 18-karat gold. So we do have the cat's eye, the diamond ring, the mandarin garnet, and then the blue sapphire bypass ring is also 18-karat gold, just like our Mahenge Spinel, which is already sold out and gone. So congratulations on that one. Who got the Mahenge? Amy. Hi, Amy. Amy, last initial? Oh, wonderful. Hey, Amy. Amy got the Mahenge. Well done. She was first, and I know there were a lot of people on that Mahenge. So, last call. How can we help you guys? Mandarin, cat's eye, diamonds, or blue sapphires together in 18-karat solid gold. So one more reminder on that. It's pretty unusual to get a lot of 18-karat gold like that with 77 points in sapphires and another quarter carat in diamonds for $999. So, is going to be like that, guys. Here's what we're going to do. Mandarin with princess cuts. Did you see the princess cuts? One on each side. Set at an angle, then leading into the rounds there and going all the way around your mandarin. That's a lovely piece. And then we'll have more wheels later. We've got a couple more wheels for you where we're going to take our all-time best and bring them down to their lowest prices. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Stay with us. Let's get to the ruby earrings because these are a little different than what we've ever had. It's pretty rare to see anything in color in a hoop, right? Because it takes a lot of stones and then you get a lot of matching issues, and so it can be a little bit more complex. Well, let's take a look at this. Designer showed no fear. Look at that. This is probably the prettiest hoop I've seen in a while, and we had a lot of fun with hoops. We brought you the classic Huggies in diamonds last night. Look at this. That is my only pair of ruby hoops, and I know there are a lot of people who are always looking for sapphires and rubies, and I mean, red is such a powerful color, and especially when you get that red via a ruby like this, which are these stunning, huge princess cut, a very, very rare and specialty cut to see. And guess what? There's one pair. So 6121 is the item number. Another July birthstone at some of its best quality in the way they're set. You know this because when we do princess cuts, it's very tempting to use one of two great setting styles, and that's either channel set or invisible set, and this is the latter. This is the invisible set. So 6121 is going to get you, listen to this, nearly 5 carats. It's $474 in rubies out of Burma. Yes, they are. Not all designers use Burma rubies. We are proud to say that these are Burma. Love that. You can see it. Now, if you're in the know with rubies and you've evaluated them in the past, you know that usually it's a giveaway on where the origin is based on the colors that you see. And if you're going, I don't get it, they're all red, they're rubies. Well, you know rubies have different secondary hues. And a lot of times that secondary hue, whether it be brown or orange or purple or pink or blue, blue means Burma. So that really is usually the giveaway as to where it came from. Usually different origins have a different secondary hue to them. So you get the red with that blue secondary color. That's textbook Burma, and they're glowing thanks to these beautiful princess cut stones, invisibly set. 30 points in diamond weight separates every quadrant of rubies, and this is obviously a hoop on its side. So when you see this upright, you're going to have this beautiful striped effect of the glowing rubies with those exquisite diamonds, and all of that is done in a lot. Look at that. A lot of solid yellow gold there. With a, ooh, look at that. They even did the button. I love it. Thank you. The button is there. It's subtle too, right? I mean, it looks, have you ever seen, I've not really seen too many where the button that actually allows for it to be released, that's the release for the post. You very rarely see it be that flush with the design. So that's really cool how that's done. And that's what releases it. So you're not just pulling your earring apart. They have that button that releases it. And then to simply close it, you just click it into place. You'll hear it. It does like this double click. It goes, and then you know you're locked. It's like, you know, a deadbolt on a door, like, you know, really, really well done. So you know when it's right there near the ear, you'll know when you hear that click, click, you know that it's done and ready to go and it's on securely. And here's what they look like from a distance with the measurement coming your way. And look at the amount of glow that these have. Isn't that a great piece? Now, nobody says that you couldn't wear them inside out and have them like that. You could. But I don't know if you're going to want to take those rubies away when you've got such an amazing style like this is. And they're going to be affordable. There's only one pair. Does somebody already like the ruby and diamond earrings? I love the hoops. And of course, it's that gorgeous style where I've got the perfect ruler for it. So, you know, if you're feeling a little festive, we've got the earrings and the ruler for you. But that is a really good look. Look at that. It's about 7/8 of an inch from top to bottom there. So that's going to be a diameter in the round. And I'll try one on for you next. And they're only in the yellow gold. These are just one pair designer earrings here. Don't have a lot of these certainly. And so it's a really important key time to make them yours if you do love it. And truly, you can't even, like, you can't pull them apart. You've got to use that little mechanism, and it's really easy. You can feel right behind where your piercing is. You can feel that little button. It's all sleek and mirror finish. You know where to press down, and then as soon as you do, it releases. So you're good to go there. And then it's simple and easy, and there's also a designer hallmark on the inside. So, you know, a lot of times we just, you know, we create our own jewelry, but every now and then we bring you some great designer pieces that you might really, really like. And only if they're discounted in a very, very big way. And that's what we've done with this pair. So who loves them so far? Here's what they look like on, just to give you an idea of that size, first of all, which is, again, Tony, these measured 7/8 if you want to just add that up there so everyone knows what to expect there. But you've got that amazing look with that glow that they have, this really cool way that I say this a lot with diamonds. It's not every day that we have invisibly set color, but this ruby being the invisible set princess cuts, what they do is they're glowing internally, but they also have this surface shine. Do you see it like right here in this row? That just happens to be where the light's hitting it. You see this incredible surface shine to the rubies themselves. So they do this kind of like, yes, they're glowing red, but then they also have this really beautiful kind of like bright white kind of flash off the surface. So it's a really cool way to get a stone that it's really giving you a lot to look at. And we'll go back to the wheel. Just wanted to give you the size perspective there. Who loves them? We need to make them really affordable, don't we? And they're listed at $49.99. Let's help you. There's a, yeah. Oh, good. Thank you. The froggy. No way. Really? Oh, my goodness. She's got 3, or no, this will be her 3rd. So she has 2 frog rings already. Oh, how nice. Well, she talked to the right person, because Virginia was just saying earlier, we were all talking about that ring and how much we enjoyed it and loved it. So congratulations, Jennifer. Thank you. Take a look. Here's what we'll do on the earrings. Nobody's on the lines. I thought that frog shopper was getting the earrings. So here's how we're doing it, guys. We're got one person who's going to take these earrings away, and there's a good news here is that I'm going to bring you a lot better price tag than $49.99. So it's time to dial. If you're thinking you might like the rubies, and again, July, birthdays, come on, bring them in, because this is a really good time to get rubies in a hoop that are wider, so they naturally look a little bit bigger and longer. And I'll tell you what, it's not $49.39. Let's make it easy. Yellow gold as they are, ready to go. In that gold color choice, make them $2,999 for one pair. And that's all we've got in anything in color. I actually don't have another hoop earring at all in our entire inventory that has color. Nothing. They're all diamonds. So either, actually, that's it, just diamonds. We don't even have plain gold hoops here. So here's a good chance to pick up a lot of color, get your diamonds with it as well. It's really, really well done. And I think we're about ready to show you that grand ditty, right? Because it's really important the way that's set. So that'll be a lot of fun as well. And don't forget that 18 karat gold sapphire bypass style still here from our $9.99 wheel. Cat's eye, chrysoberyl still here. That big mandarin garnet, amazing, nearly 2 carat stone. That's a good one too. And it's here for you. So coming up, let's go. We got a lot to show you here throughout the show. 3 big hours is now down to 2 and 20. So that's not a lot of time when you've got as much lineup as we do here. Plus, diamond drop earrings are here, but they're going to be a little bit like a drop meets a hoop, because we've got a forward-facing hoop for you with our suspending diamonds. They're really good size. So if you're waiting on bigger diamond earrings, we've got them for you here tonight. Also, the hoops are still here if you want those. And then I'm going to show you another couple of wheels as the show proceeds. But I really have to tell you a little bit about this ring. And I know this is something that normally we would wait when we have a little larger audience to share with you. But honestly, the way this is going here with the stone, everybody needs to have one of these. It's like you really can't be like a gem collector if you don't have one of these, but most gem collectors do not. What do I mean by that? It's like the biggest aspirational gem that collectors who have been collecting for a long time, who really know their gems. Like there's a lot of people out there that just go like, I'm cool, I got a sapphire, that's good enough. But there's this whole other world of gemstones that are super exotic, that are not just found in stores. That it's not a matter of money. Sometimes it's about really, who do you know? Or what's your access? Or do you have some kind of connection in the gem world that can get you opportunities on really, really rare gems? Because this is not a stone that is available in a store. So when you go out, and no matter how high end you go, or where you go, or how much you're prepared to spend, you're not going to find grandidierite in stores. At least I have never seen one offered in retail ever. It was only until, believe this, I mean, this is really kind of what blows my mind, is I went 20 years in the business without ever bringing you one on television. And the first one I ever had was what, a week ago? Or was it 2 weeks now? 2 weeks ago Saturday. It was a Saturday morning, was the first time I had ever brought it to you. So we're pretty excited to bring it in this version, because out of all the rings we've had with the grandidierite, which are, a lot of people just say they're in the top 10 of all-time rarest stones the world over. Forbes just came out with an article recently, says it's number 3. Forbes, they know money, right? That's what they talk about. There's a whole publication dedicated to money and investments and all of that. So they talk about rare cars and homes and properties and everything else. And gems are one of them. And this was listed by their writer as number 3, as the rarest stone in the world. So again, that's kind of subjective. There's no like set list. It kind of depends on who you talk to, but it's always mentioned in the top 10 of gems. And to have a stone like that is actually wearable and durable for jewelry, I think really makes it a treat, so you can enjoy it. And this one, I'll just say it's the prettiest piece I think we've had yet. And there have only been, I get it, there's only been a handful of pieces, but nothing else has had pink diamonds like this. So I'm really excited to show it to you. And I'm going to clear those ruby earrings really quickly and then watch this, because this is just a treat. And it is a best color I think we've had as well, which is why we're putting the big pink diamond weight around it and giving you big white diamonds also. It needs a little extra room, and those were large hoops, but this needs just a bit of extra room here to show you what this is all about. So I would really recommend, if you're thinking about it, just dial in really quickly as fast as you can, because there's a great value associated with it that doesn't really, I don't think, tell you the story of how rare it really is. Item number here is 6128. Getting you started, first hour with something like that. That combination is a wow. Anybody else agree with me, or is that just me? Because I'm really I'm digging what you guys think. I love your feedback and really want to know what you think of a piece like this. But let's just talk about the size of that stone, because that's important. It's 31 points just in your Madagascar grandidierite. That's a big stone in this gem. I know that's not a big tanzanite, it's not a big sapphire, but when it comes to this gem, the largest we have is a 322. That's like a priceless piece. And then I've had a nearly, in jewelry, the largest we have was 92 points, or was it 94? One of those, 92 I believe it was. And you know, most of them are like 10 and 20 points. So we start with this amazing color. And by the way, what happens when you get the rarest of one of the rarest? Because they're not all this color. And I know a lot of you know that already, because there's been somewhere else on, and I know you guys watch everybody on TV, like everybody, and that's good, because I'm pretty sure that, you know, I like a smart shopper, right? Smart shoppers know, and you can't really be a smart shopper unless you know what's happening out there. So the more you see, I think the better educated you become. But I will tell you right now, material that's been out there and available doesn't usually look anything like that. This is the ultimate. It's the blue and the green, and it looks like, I always say it kind of looks like an indicolite and a Paraiba got together, right? It just does. It has this beautiful, almost like a rich peacock teal color, And then let's talk diamonds, because you have 51 points in pinks. You have another 67 points in white. That's the middle row there. You can see how big every single diamond is in the white diamond. So that's why it adds up to such a big amount. And we have one. Just one. It's in the rose and white, as it is, of course. And that's that combination, just to, the body of the ring's in the white gold, the center stone is set in the rose, just because then there's that continuation. But what a combo. And I can't imagine, it's a fun thing that we can do, because who else is going to take one of the rarest stones in the world and add another one to it, right? You're getting like it's a double dose of rarity here in a big way, because pink diamonds that are all natural like that are consistent and beautiful and saturated and rich, that's just adding to it. And it really should be $12,732. Let me try it on for you. It's not going to be. It's nowhere near that. I would just really recommend. Oh, and by the way, we've got a request for, I don't know, because Friday night, not a lot of you, but Letizia L., if you're out there, give us a call. I've got your request. Yes. They're taking it at $12,732. Please tell them not to. They're like, no, we know Lolo. She'll go lower, lower. And that's why we like her. I'll buy your love with great values. Could I give him a better value than even what's on the bag? Because here's the deal. I love the enthusiasm. Do you want to share with me who that is? Because Kathleen, look at that. There's the ring, and there's my price. $12,732 to $69.99. Tell her I don't want her to pay that either. She's ready, and I think she already said, I'm taking it. I probably shouldn't go a penny lower. I'm going to take thousands off the price. Thousands. I've said this for a lot of years. Tony's probably tired of hearing me talk about it, but I think one of the greatest privileges of being in this jewelry business is not just the act of selling jewelry or offering jewelry. It's the act of giving you a value, to the point of value that we understand that the rarity that's in this stone, and this is already probably gone, but I just have to say, because I think this really does typify what we do here, and it certainly is one of the big philosophies of my career, 20 years plus running, is that we could charge $69.99 and be all confident. I think everyone knows that's a great value. But that's not what we do. Because to me, value is really not about what you can get. It's about giving you the best value possible. Because my whole philosophy is we're bringing rare stones every day. Stones that you and me, a lot of us, would not afford or would not ever be able to own if it was standard pricing. But because TVON exists, and because we have these opportunities, we are giving you value that nobody else can do. And here's the greatest example. It's not $69, $59, or $49. It's not even $39.99. And quite frankly, that's a great value. It's about giving you the very best we can do. And we work really hard behind the scenes to buy right so that we can give you those values. And that speaks volumes. Take a look at it. It's not even $39.99. I don't know how we do this. Sometimes we go just too low, and that's a fact. I'll make it $2,999. It's gone. Congratulations to Kathleen. Thank you so much. And I've got an emerald really quickly here for you. Take a look at this. Thank you very much. Enjoy it. And that's what I hope everyone does appreciate about TVON, because I know I do, is that, it makes it so much more fun to be able to really give you values like this. And we stand to those principles, and oh man, do we really. We show it and prove it every day. And I just think it's admirable, because, the jewelry business doesn't usually work that way. Anyway, here's 2698, and here in the face of, rising costs everywhere, I paid over $6 a gallon for gas today. I knew it was coming. Didn't know it was coming this soon. So, we all know that. And I think that, that's not to depress anybody. I mean, that's the way of the world, and we got to roll with it sometimes, right? We got to roll with it. We all roll with it. That's part of being an adult. But when you've got luxuries made affordable like we do, those luxuries become possible. And, I think that's really a nice thing. So here we go, 2698, because, we all, also as adults, can treat ourselves every now and then to the things we really, really love. And jewelry is one of those things that, you're passing down through the generations. It's always going to be in the family. It's one of those that, outlives us, right? Jewelry, gems, precious metals, diamonds, they outlive us, right? So it's kind of, if as precious as it is now, it gets more so as the days go by. Here's our carat 11 cushion cut Columbian Emerald, 32 points in diamonds. Those are going to be the bigger stones that graduate down the sides there. Okay, we all good, Jess? And This is pretty major. Big stone. I know we showed you a bunch of emeralds last night. Wasn't that fun to see those Zambian emeralds that were 4 carats plus come on out to play? This is where we've got a really wearable, beautiful, bright, I mean, so much glow. You can see as this turns, there's a glow on the back of the inside of the band. That's when you know your emerald's good, because if it's an opaque emerald, the glow can't penetrate. The light won't penetrate and create the glow, right? But it tells you something when you've got that amount of clarity, and it's actually able, the light can actually go all the way through it, just like you see. I'm sorry, Virginia, did you need another grandidierite by any chance? Okay, just making sure, because I always like to try and see if we have anything else, you know, that might interest them if they missed out. Here's what we'll do on our cushion cut Columbian with 32 points in the diamonds. They're the bigger stones, and I love how there's a kind of an outward halo, kind of a shadow halo, I call it, when it goes out and leaves a little bit of negative space between the diamond and the gold. Here's what it looks like on. There is an eye pop-in. Look at that. That's probably the view you need, because as much as it's fun to look at the little glow on the back of the band, that tells you even more of the story right there. Listen. That's just not an okay, average, whatever emerald. That's a superstar. That is a superstar right there. The glow tells you. And it's no longer going to be $29.99 either. First caller, come on in. You see how you're always invited to call in early. That often is what gives you the chance to get your first dibs and actually get the piece. Let's make it even better than $29.99. I cannot do that. I just won't. I'm really excited about having this for you at a better value than even $3,000. Let me zoom back just a little bit more, because then we can move it just like we were doing on the hand, where you see how bright and light it is. I had a flashback of my childhood thinking about, I think it was called Light Bright, where you took these little kind of like Christmas lights, but they weren't on a cord, and you stuck them in cardboard. Do you guys remember that? And then you would stick them in cardboard and create a design and then plug it in. And then it'd go, bzz. No, it didn't. It didn't electrocute you. No, here's the funniest thing, and you know why I thought of it, Jess? I'll tell you the story. We played a game at Christmas time. You know, I got to be with my family this Christmas, which was such a delight. And we played this game I never played, and I don't even remember the name of it, but bottom line is, I can't even remember the rules, but somebody brings all these gifts, and you know, you play these little, and they're like silly little gifts and whatnot, and then you play these games and you trade and you swap and you go in a circle, and you know, you roll the dice, and anyway. And one of the prizes was a little miniature Light Bright. It was the cutest thing. I won it. And then you can like steal people's gifts. You know, you ever played them? I don't even know what the name of it is. Somebody knows, but it was a lot of fun. First time I ever played it, and it was great. And I won a little tiny Light Bright, so I'll have to bring it in. But the point being, this is like your fully functional Light Bright, no plug required. No time, no effort, just wear it, right? Like, look at, and you don't need to plug it in or turn it on. It's always doing that. So how about this? Better price tag for you. I'll make it $1,599. That's it. I mean, we're going big discounts all night long. So if the first hour has been an indication, you want to stay with us. I loved Light Bright. It was like a really, you still, I mean, you felt so accomplished, you know, when it was all done, but it was so pretty. It was so pretty. I like that. Yeah, you wonder where my love for jewelry comes from, right? And all things shiny and all things sparkly, right? Yeah, you don't have to look far, right? You ever look back at your childhood and go, no wonder. Like, I liked micro machines. I like cars. I liked Barbies. Well, yeah, that's self-explanatory. And then, you know, I liked Light Bright. So now I get to, you know, show you gems and jewelry. So, yeah, amazing how we don't really maybe change all that much, right? All right, let's see who's got this one. That is such a good stone. And then I have a brand new Sierra Santa Maria Aqua. It's a full necklace. This one's gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Can I flash this, Tony, on the hand? May I, please? Because look at this. Doesn't this feel regal? I feel like I went overseas and stole it out of the crown jewels and brought it back to you. I mean, it looks so elegant. I love this piece. The emerald's gone, by the way. This is a brand new style. I mean, is it too early for this one? Item number is 6119. And what an aqua. Talk about some light going through that stone. This is top quality Sierra Santa Maria. And look at this. This is going to come with the chain. And the chain, by the way, I'm just going to move it so I can have the diamonds be, will it hop over? There we go. I wanted the diamonds to be symmetrical on the sides there because it is that DBTY style yet again with a chain that is included. So, oh, it's a 323. That's an area code out here. It's a 323 stone. It also is 126 in diamonds. Let's take a closer look though, because the truth is it's more than just round brilliance. Hold on, and I'm going to leave the chain up there just as a reminder that you're getting that chain. But let's, oh, now I've got my fingerprints on the aqua. Well, let's just look at the diamonds for a moment, because the bail starts with this, this one's not going to sit on its own. Maybe not. Yes, it will. Okay, so let's zoom back, and I'll start to walk you through all the diamonds and the way they're displayed, because what a piece. Oh my goodness, look at this. That's aqua. March's birthstone. Wow, Tony, would you wear it? Right? Guys are wearing more jewelry than ever, like not just rings, like I'm seeing dangle earrings, drop earrings, hoop ear. Why? I didn't touch you, pendant. I didn't even touch you. I didn't even breathe near you. Stay right there. Balance for me, please. Okay, so let's do this fast. We have the 323 plus a carat 26 in diamonds. We start with right there in the bail. This will be a large bail too. There's a baguette surrounded by rounds in a marquise cut. Follow along with me here. Then the round that is basically the continuation. More rounds in a stepped or staircased double halo, and then look at the end. The base has a large round and two more baguettes surrounding that large round at the base, and might as well. I think it's just saying show the back, show the back, show my back. Here it is. There's the finishing in the background for you. Comes with the chain. If I have it up there with it, it means it comes with it. If I don't, it means it doesn't. Just a little tip as you watch and shop is that, you know, the chain, if I've got it up there on display for you, it's coming with it. So that's going to be a great way to go. And the chain is actually going to be, it's a lobster claw, adjustable, all of that. Oh, goodness. I'll hold you then. I'll hold you. I'll hold you tight. All right, here we go. 323. I got my fingerprints off of it. You know what I'll do here on this one, since I got to feel like there's somebody just absolutely oohing and eyeing over this piece, and being this month's birthstone as it is, and that top quality, and anybody else thinks that looks way bigger than a 323, because it's definitely feeling that way to me. It looks huge and so much bigger than 3 carats, but I'll go with it. I'll give you a measurement here as we put it back on the hand. We'll give you a measurement of it straight up and down here, but another brand new piece for you. The diamonds, of course, in the chain, not even included in that carat weight. So you've got extra there with those bigger bezel sets, all of that, and a huge value coming your way as we put it back on the hand for you. Call me early. You see how quickly everything's going here tonight. So make sure if there's something you're enjoying, I mean, don't worry about the price. I'm taking care of you there. And then let's get you a quick measurement on it as well. It is, wow, just see what I mean about so much larger? I mean, look at it in respect to the ruler here. The pendant itself is 1 3/4 inches in the top to the bottom length here. It's an astoundingly large piece and so elegant and so glam. And I'm about ready to get this one home, and it comes with that chain, and look at those big bezel set diamonds, and we only have one, and it's in the white gold only, and I'll tell you what I'll do. It's got a list price here. Whoa, this one's big time. $31,000 list. Going a lot lower than that. Just take in that color. It's too heavy. Tell you what, even better than 31 or half of that. 15.5, love it. It's not going to be 15,000. It's not going to be even 10. If you think you might be kind of considering it, call me now. Special opportunities price-wise on Friday. And look at how much brand new I'm rolling out for you. That's very exciting to be able to bring you this much brand new. And guess what? It's not 10 or 9 or 8 or 7 or 6. Actually, the lowest possible price I can give you is $69.99. But I'm going to go lower than that. I would really recommend dialing in. I'm going to show this on the neckline. Got to do that next because it's not happy sitting on the wheel. Just it takes me 1 second to get that chain all symmetrical. I really want to show you with the diamonds on either side like appropriate there. So you can see, obviously you're going to adjust the length because you've got that opportunity all built into the chain. But look at that, and now it's stuck on one of my diamonds. But when you get it at home, you can wear both diamonds on one side. You can do however you want to. But look at how amazing that is as far as just color. That's what I really want you to recognize. It's the color here as it moves. It's the size of it on the neckline that gives you so much wow factor. And it's not 69, it's not 59 or 49. Where are the March babies out there, or just anybody who who wants the grandest of them all when it comes to Sierra Santa Maria Aqua. This is it. It's not $49 or even $39.99. I am blowing out everything. Brand new or not, it's all got to go tonight. Happy Friday indeed. Make it $2,999. One caller. $29.99, chain included. Huge aqua included. A carat 26 in diamonds. All those different cuts too. Baguettes, rounds, amazing pave work as well. You got it all going on in that beautiful, I'm calling it a necklace really. It's a pendant with the chain. So it's a necklace, but it's also a chain that's going to work with other pendants as well. So you just say the word and it'll be yours, but that is not a piece that should ever be priced that way. And you got it going on right now. Make sure you let me know if you'd like that one. That's a stunner right there. Enjoy it if you get it. We'll give it 30 seconds. We got the top of the hour coming up in 30 seconds. All right. Last call on that one. $29.99. Cashmere Ruby is here too. I don't see that every day. We got a Cashmere Ruby to show you. Cashmere being that old 100-year plus since it was the last mine in the Pakistan region. So that's a very precious ruby. And then we have a butterfly ring. We have a big heart shape. Anything you're looking for, we're happy to help you out. No requests yet. Get them in if you've got them. We'll be happy to help you out. That should go. $29.99. I went too low. I got excited. There we go. It sits here waiting for a great home. So let me know if that's yours. Let's get on to it. We've got I've got one more Granddaddy Right. It does not have pink diamonds, but it is a 1 carat pluser that we're going to bring out. It was actually set for the weekend, but I'm going to bring it out to you tonight. Since it's technically the weekend, right? We're close enough. Close enough. All right. Who got the emerald, by the way, Jess? Thank you, Helen. Enjoy it. Great pickup on the emerald. All right, so coming up, top of the hour's here. I may have to put that aqua on just to have everybody see it as they join us throughout the evening. Welcome to the show. It's our top of the hour here. It's TVON Friday night. I'm Lauren Blair. Glad you're with us. We have 2 hours left live from Los Angeles. So let us know what you'd like to see or what you need to get a look at, or if you want to ask about something. Is it still available? Is it still here? We can let you know. Diamonds are here. Big pink zircons are here. Butterfly, the big heart shape, 13 karat plus in a blue wing block D in a heart shape, also here tonight. So couple wheels to get to as well. And big mandarins are on major sale here in the show. So if you have any questions or if there's a certain something you want to see now as opposed to later, you can always call us and tell us that, and we'll get it right up there for you. The Aquamarine piece is still here. If you want it, I would highly recommend that. Let's get to a fabulous earring. This is a drop earring that's fairly new in its design, but we have not had it with these stones before. So I'm really excited to share these with you, and they're versatile and wearable. If you like a drop, if you're somebody who is not afraid to go a little bit more dressy, I know these are going to be a little struggle to sit on their own, but we'll give it our best shot here. But this is going to be, I've got two. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is get the right background here for you as well, just because I think that's going to be helpful. I know they look grand, and they look perfect, and they look great, and they look neon, but there's actually more color than meets the eye, and this might actually help them sit a little more level as well. I'm wondering if that'll be the case. I hope it is. Yeah, this might be a little easier to have them sit together. So the item number here is 6028. They are brand new, and look at that opal material. Aha! Neon as can be, and as they move, you'll see different colors to them. So it's not, like I was telling you, it's not just green. It's not just goldens and greens. You got purples and blues and reds and orange and all those different colors, because a good crystal opal is really going to have all the colors, and we know that, and that's what we want to see. So let me just, I'll put this one up on its own here, centered up for you, and then I'll put the other one on so you can see how they look from a distance. That looks like it's going to fall. Is it going to fall? Is it going to fall? Stay right there. Got all the challenging pieces here tonight. Here we go with 6028, our natural crystal opals. Happy Friday, everybody. If there's anything I can show you, be sure and let me know if you have questions about anything you saw in the first hour. Some of our great pieces are still hanging out here for you, so we'd love to help you out with those. And also, yeah, that $5.99 ruby and diamond cross and the necklace are still here as well. So that was really interesting. How about this, though? I've got a 2 carat 65 total weight on the opals themselves. Then we go to the 36 points in the diamonds as well. And wait to see this from a distance. They're actually set in two-tone right now. Just see the yellow gold setting for the opal itself. Then you've got the white gold the rest of the way. I'm going to have you choose your favorite gold color here, though. So you can do how you wish. Let me show it on the hand here, because that's going to be our next viewpoint. You can see that length. Thank you. Thank you so much. What ruler should I use? I heard it's going to get cold once again across the country in the middle part of March. So we'll use snowflakes. And there it is with a 1.5 inch top to bottom length with the diamonds in front of the lever back as well. And let's go back up close, and I'll prop that one back up for you. And then we'll try the other one on. But this is that two-tone, and there you can see that yellow gold behind your opal itself. So that's really nice in that it's finished. I mean, that doesn't have to be that way. It's not sitting on your hand, but they still know that maybe someone's going to see that earring from the backside. Maybe somebody's going to see that hair might be pulled back, or you might have a shorter hairstyle. So you want to see the mark of fine jewelry from all the angles, and having it finished in the back that way. I'm telling you, I'm looking down on it right now as I try so mightily to set this up properly. And as I look down on the stone, I'm looking at the profile of the very top of the oval, and it is purple, like straight up purple. It's incredible, the colors you get. And we always say this, but it's so true. And you need a reminder that these are still, even with that background, even with all that help, it's still not going to measure up to how these look in person. They're beautiful, beautiful stones. And they give you every color. So I say, wear them all the time. If a drop earring is something you can do and you're comfortable in and you like a little bit of movement, there's no effort to wear a drop. It's just, you know, a preference in style, right? Do you like a stud or do you like a drop? Tends to be a lot of people are in one camp or the other, or they're switching them up based on the occasion and the time and the, you know, how they're feeling that day, which is what, you know, our freedom is as women, to be able to change our looks like that and based on a mood or on a whim. Take a look at how one looks on just very quickly here, just to give you that visual as well, so you can really see how that looks from a bit of a distance and see all that amazing color that is really glowing so well. And even from here, which is again not really well lit, you see those amazing brilliant colors that you have all the way throughout the opal. Let's go back to our wheel. I'm going to help you out here. We're going to see who's with us. Major moment for our Friday night shoppers. Love that we get to be with you here on a very special Friday night, as we are just, it's our, gosh, 1st of March here already, as far as the first Friday of March. So we're really excited to have you with us. And this is such a good stone. Let's blow it out for you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to let you do it, because I'm looking at this as a $42.99 piece. I don't know if $42.99 is going to get it out the door here tonight. So let's just make it really exciting and fun and fabulous and give you an opportunity to price it your very, very self. And I might have better luck if I put this from this angle. Nope, not at all. So I'll just hold on to one. We'll show it to you. I'll make this even easier. Not even $4,000. We're going to start an auction. And let me tell you, auctions are dangerous on a Friday night. We don't have all of our viewership. Like, not just because people, not that they're choosing not to watch, they can't. They can't. They don't get us on Friday nights. Some do, some don't. And so here's what we're going to do. It's why we make it a little bit, it's a little scary to do auctions on a Friday when you know you're not going to have a lot of competitors, but we're going to start low so that it's more temptation to get everybody in and give you a real shot here that's not going to be $4,000 or $35,000 or $3,000. These are gorgeous natural crystal opals, lots of diamonds to go with. I'm not even starting at $2,500. Whew, auctions are a risk. I can feel the real risk right now. Not even $2,000 or $1,500. Let's try to get everybody in. We'll go $1,000 to start. And that will be it. $1,000 and $50 increments from there. They are in solid gold. You can have any gold you want, remembering that they are two-tone now. These are impossible. I feel like I might have better luck without the cloth there. Who knows? But then you can't see the true color. And all the goodness of that color, as you see here from all the angles. Look at that. I mean, is that fun or what? You need a little color in your life. That's the way you do it, right? And it's so hard sometimes to choose, well, what gem am I going to do? I can't get every gem in the world, so what am I going to do? You go for opal. Therefore, you get ruby reds, emerald greens, tanzanite blues, beautiful oranges and yellows and goldens and all the color to match up with everything. So from a practical wearable standpoint, I don't think there's a day that you could not put those on and feel like $1,000,000. So it's our last call to get the open. We don't have one, and this is sometimes what happens on a Friday. So here we go. There it is. You'll get two. It's just, again, I'm going to have to hold this one very gingerly for you and see if we can see what those are like. All right, no open on that one. Let's give it a final 30 seconds, see if we got it. I'm worried that the aqua's still here. The aquamarine necklace is still here. We got issues. So here we go. That's $1,000 to get it going. Don't worry about the increments. It doesn't matter unless we get the open. And that's only for the second and the third and the fourth and the fifth bidders, which aren't coming in. So 20 seconds left to make this one official. If you want to get that started on a really beautiful, elegant, are they too big? They're really, we usually do more petite earrings here, right? And I feel like we really had, you know, when you only bring one thing, and naturally some people are going to say, I need a bigger style. Give me a drop. What's going on? Can I have a little bit more movement to my earring? So this style has been very popular. We brought it in a couple different gems, but now in the crystal opal and no open. All right, coming up next, let's talk about just a quick look, because I feel like, you know, if anybody needs a museum piece or just wants to hang out and see a museum piece, this would be it. There's the cashmere. I'm going to call it a sapphire. It's called a ruby here on the bag. I would call it a sapphire because it's not red enough to be a ruby, in my opinion. And that's not my opinion. It's also it's opinion based on training from the GIA. So, you know, I would call it a really beautiful, it's like a fuchsia, purple, pink sapphire. And it is from the Cashmere mine. So that's pretty impressive because here's a mine that hasn't been mined in 100 years plus. So that's really exciting to bring you this rare, rare variety of whether it's sapphire, ruby. Some people go, well, shouldn't it be blue if it's a sapphire? Well, no. Sapphires come in a variety of colors, as we know. And the Cashmere mine, yes, produced blues, but also produced this really rare jewel tone of a color. This beautiful fuchsia purple pink, which is rare in and of itself. One more thing. Item number 5557 is also an unheated stone. It's unheated, untreated sapphire material. So you get all of that rarity, plus it's all natural, plus it's clean, plus it's in this amazing mounting with a carat 10 in all kinds of really just gorgeous diamonds that are, yes, round brilliance. We're used to seeing those. But what we don't usually see are going to be those long tapered baguettes like you see right there. That really stunning, again, really creates this drama around it while still bringing you what is a very much like a halo style in the sense that diamonds are wrapping around your stone. So the stone itself is $159, unheated oval, perfect color. Carat 10 is the diamond weight. I just had to show it to you. It's not exactly, you know, one of our more affordable pieces, but it is really, really, really rare. And that's why collectors who really are, you know, the top higher echelon of collectors really seek out these cashmeres, whether they be blue, whether they be more red or pink. That's what you have here, but that's the natural color. So unheated's really key here because that didn't get any treatment, not even heat, which is totally normal. Most every ruby and sapphire out there that you've ever seen gets heat treatment. That's very common. It's like something like 99+% of corundum material is treated with heat, just to, you know, bring out the best color possible from the natural rough, but also burn off the silk. So that's really, really key, is that stone just look that good from the jump. And you can call me if you like it, because we're looking for a bit different than $59,000 here tonight. So really proud to bring that. Don't have a lot of cashmeres. We bring you a lot of great sapphires, but very few are from that famed Cashmere mine that you read so much about if you're really into the gem world. So coming up, let's get to it. I got the last call on this diamond ring. It's an icon of ours. It's one that I know a lot of you already own, but I got to show it because it's our last opportunity at this price. And do by all means give us a call on that cashmere if you're interested. Take a look at this. 5 rows of amazing, amazing diamonds that alternate in their size. You might know this ring. It might be familiar to you. It might be one that you own. This is a little quick presentation for those of you that have thought about it or just seeing it for the first time going, wow, that's what I need to have. That's wearable and everyday and bold, but all VS diamonds. And what's happening with the VS diamonds is this. It's pretty simple because you hear about it all the time. It's not just here. It's not just a TVON kind of thing. This is what's happening outside the world, and I'm talking on the largest, grandest scale, everywhere, in jewelry, in gold, in diamonds, even in faux. I have been talking to folks that I know who literally they are in the fashion jewelry world, and they're actually upping their prices. Now, why would they do that? Well, a lot of times a fashion jewelry will have a teeny tiny, and I mean a literal teeny tiny element of fine. You might see a gold plating, right? Have you noticed the platings have gone up? When there's a base metal, a truly like a base metal, and then it's got like a micron or two of gold or platinum, those have gone up. I have been amazed. I've got a dear friend who has a jewelry line on a very, very large network, a 24-hour network, and she is selling complete base metal base metal, no sterling, no stainless, no gold, no platinum. And it's like hundreds of dollars for base metal, costume jewelry, no natural gems. It's kind of like when the world goes like everywhere on a boom, it's like everything is affected. So you can be buying really, really basic, and yet it's still going to cost you. So instead of turning to, okay, I may have to go faux just because it's less, here's where we can get you these moments in time where we say, here's the deal. We've got our last quantity available in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. They're made up. We don't have to go out tomorrow and start making it. They're made. They're ready to go. So what we can do is this. We can get you what we have and honor the price of old, which is our TVON value that everyone's loved, and we're going to honor it one more time. And that's really what's happening. It's happening with a collar that I have here. That's unbelievable. We've got a full diamond collar where we can do the same. We've got a lot of big values like that where we're saying, here's your last chance. And not to be mean, because heck, I think it's really delightful that we're saying, just be aware that when and if this returns back, it's going to have to be a different price tag. And I think by giving you that last opportunity, especially on 195, which is the added number here, which has 2 carats in diamonds, actually, yeah, 2 exactly. It's amazing. And they're all big VS stones, and they alternate. So it looks like you have 5 bands, and by the way, it is essentially 5 bands. It's just the difference is you're not putting them on one by one by one, but you're not buying them one by one by one. It's all one ring. So it's all completely finished in the back to be one ring that you slide on and you're good to go, but it gives you the stacked look, which we all know if you've ever tried to do it, is tough to achieve. And it can be uncomfortable, and it can be like, oh, they're always twirling, one's too big, one's too small, so they're all sitting a little wonky. This is the look of stack without the hassle. Take a look at it. We got 2 carats in VS diamonds for our last call. So notice the top row there is larger, and then they graduate, and then the middle row, or we'll say row number 2 and row number 4 are going to be a similar size there, a little smaller, and then you've got the basically that top row is mimicked on row 3 and row 5, which is going to be that larger to smaller effect that happens, and it's just a slight graduation, so it almost just gives you a little bit more width across the top middle and then tapers a little bit on the sides. We have white, yellow, or rose gold. Here's what we have. Okay, this is why it's on a Friday. I have 2 in white gold. I actually have 4 in yellow, so for whatever reason, we actually start with more than yellow gold, which is unusual, and then we have 2 in rose. So 2, 4, and 2, white, yellow, and rose. Here's what we're going to ask. If you would like to come on and jump in, this is your last moment in time to get this in. I don't know who wouldn't want a ring somewhat like this if you like bigger jewelry, right? If you're more the petite, dainty, you like diminutive, this is not your ring. And here's the case in point to that, that statement, because when you see this on, you realize, okay, I see what's going on here. The look of stack, because they're separated, each row is separated a bit. They're all elevated a bit, which I love, because again, that allows the diamonds to show off and do what they do. And you have that amazing look that goes perfectly from one side to the other. So whether you're a size 4 or whether you're a size 10, you've got that across the way look, which are just perfectly placed, so they're not interfering with the side fingers there. So you can put your hand together, and it's going to be comfortable as well, despite it being so much gold and diamond weight. And it's our very last call at this price. It just is a certainty that when it costs more to make, and again, to lose money on every single ring by the thousands is not a smart business plan necessarily for longevity. So we aim to continue to be your jeweler. We want to do that. But obviously, if we say, well, it costs us now $5,243 to make, and yet that's not your price tonight, it's not a real wise idea to continue to sell them at, every business would do that if they could, right? But that's just not possible or plausible. So this is where we get you that last opportunity on a real classic, a real must-have if you like a bigger, bolder diamond ring, but you are not paying $5,243 or whatever it was. I think it was $5,243. Let me look. Yeah. So, that's all in the future. Like, that's what it would cost to make it. But how about this, to know in your heart that you've got a chance to really steal it tonight? You're doing actually getting a better price tag than if you owned the factory. If you made the piece yourself, you would be paying more than what you're actually paying here tonight to get this home. And you just have to let me know white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, and how many you need. Because when they're gone, they're gone. And when they're gone, and maybe we bring them back, they're more money. To the tune of $50. Now, that's the cost, so what happens? We should probably ask for a little bit more, maybe $5,500, maybe $5,499, something like that. Here's what I'm going to do. It's our very last call. We don't have anybody on the phone lines. If you have it and love it, we'd love to hear from you, because I know I've heard rave reviews on this ring from so many of you that already own it and love it and wear it every day. It could be a right hand ring. It really can be. It can be a right hand ring, middle finger, index finger, everything except thumb and pinky. Those are the only places that I would not wear this, just because it is so wide. So keep that in mind. And here's what I'm going to do. It's your last chance at this price. Come on in. Lots of gold as well. I know it's easy to just look at a ring and judge it only purely on the diamond weight. You got to look beyond that on this one, because they're essentially, it is really like having 5 rings in one. It really is. It's the gold weight you would have if you were individually purchasing and buying and collecting a ring at a time. And some people do that, and I love that. I have a friend of mine, she'll literally get every 3 years that they're married, she gets another eternity band. And she's just going to stack them on up. And good thing she's got long fingers. She's going to stack them all up and wears them every day. So instead of having 1 diamond band, she has, I think at this point, she's up to 6 of them. So, you know, really doing something kind of wild, right? And it's kind of commemorative that way. This is where no waiting, no extra cost. And I hate to think what they're going to be 3 years from now, and 6 years from now, and 9 years from now, when diamonds and gold are on the pace they are. It's not $5,000, $4,000, $3,000, or $2,000. And at $2,000, we are even at $1,000 a carat on diamonds. Let me remind you, VS Diamonds do not go for $1,000 a carat. And you're getting all of this gold in your choice of the white, the yellow, the rose. Remember, 2 white, 4 yellow, 2 rose, all I got. It's all we've got at this value. Come on in. I don't want you to wait, because it's not even $1,999. It's fabulous. It is fabulous. Easy to wear. You can slide a glove right over it. You can wear it without any worries of, is it going to catch on things? It's all a shared prong design. So the stones are set really, really well, where if you actually run your finger over it, it's completely smooth to the touch. Take a look at this. You're going to love it. It's not even $19.99 though. Here we go. Last call right now. White, yellow, rose. I love that we have all 3 ready in stock, ready to go out to you on Monday in your size. They're not 19. They're not even $1,899. This is wild. Come on in, because it's not long before they're sold out and gone, and this is your lowest price ever. And certainly going forward, well, yeah, but it's also the lowest price we've been able to bring to you on the ring in general. And it's not even $1,899. The very first callers, 1 white's already gone. Just like that, yellow gold verifying right now. Don't wait, because it's $1,888. That's how you do it. $1,888, and that's it on our fabulous 2-carat diamond ring. And let me show it to you, just middle finger here really quickly. You want to see it that way? Because I've got a size 7 here, so that'll work right there. Look at how beautiful that is. You don't even need to size up on it. It's true to size. We really made sure that it's going to be, just tell us what size you need. It'll be created in that way for you. Great on the index finger as well. And there it is, 60 seconds on that one. We got to go. I know so many of you have it and love it, so take it from your fellow shoppers who have already been on the Diamond 5-row bandwagon. Get it, band ring, bandwagon, where like they love it and they wear it all the time, and all those compliments when you're wearing VS Diamonds. It feels so good to be wearing some of the best of the best of the best, and you got it right there. So I'd love for you to try it out. And remember, with these prices and last calls and sale prices, it's not like you're going, well, am I going to forgo a money-back guarantee? Absolutely not. No, you get that so that if you're worried about it being too big, and you really have to try it to see, because I know with these bigger rings, some people are just not sure that they're ready to step outside the box with such a large piece. So remember, you've got your you get it home, and you got all that time to wear it and see if it's the right style for you. Get an opinion of a family member or a friend, or just your bestie, or just really who cares what they think. All that matters is, do you like it, right? And if you like it, you like it. So that's all that matters, right? It's your jewelry. This is adorning your body. So I really love that. Again, I think taking it to a jeweler and saying, what's your replacement cost, is always interesting. And you've got what color are you getting, Jess? White gold or yellow? White. You got it. So white gold now. Guys, I know we're down to it here. We've got 1 white gold. Virginia, let me know if you've got the last white gold, or if you want yellow or rose. More in yellow gold right now, in stock, ready. Okay, Cashmere, call me on the Cashmere. Guys, want to see some really big rubies? I've got some gorgeous ruby drops. These look like regal yet again. I feel like this is that's the royal earring right there. Look at that ruby. Wow, 2 rubies in a drop together. Loving those. Those are coming up in the show. The grandest of them all in jewelry. Let's take a look at this. I'm going to flash it because, you know, we already saw a lot of people miss out on the first Grandidierite of the evening. This is the one that oh boy, look at that. I can't believe it. We got a 1 carat plus in a ring. How about this? In the saddle. When it comes to diamond weights, this is about as good as it gets. Saddle ring of this size. I mean, just popping it in here. 5905. Who's ready for the ultimate? The ultimate collectible is right here. There's a 1 carat 14 stone in the center of this saddle ring. 196 in diamonds to go with it. You want rarity? It's all right there. All in that ring. You've got, yeah, 196. Whoo, the big one there. Because you know some saddle rings have more like 170 something. This is, again, doesn't have a 5 carat stone because there is no 5 carat Grandidierite. So here it is. But it is the largest we've ever had in jewelry by far. My only one that's over a carat in size in jewelry. It's right there. It is so super stardom here. And clarity. Remember what we talked about earlier when we had that pink and white diamond ring, which was just a very beautiful combination. Here's if you want to go straight up white diamonds, white gold. If you want in yellow, no problem. Rose gold too, no problem. But once again, we're not showing you some dirty material just to say we have it. We had an opportunity actually to bring you Grandidierite years ago. Because remember, the first ones I ever had were, I believe it was 2 weeks ago Saturday, 2 weeks ago tomorrow. So we're about to celebrate the 2-week anniversary of having Grandidierite. And there aren't many more to show you, obviously. We had a couple loose and those are gone. And we got 1 3 carat that's still hanging out here. And then every single piece I've had in jewelry is gone. This one will follow suit, no doubt about it. It's our 1 carat plus. It's such a remarkable threshold to meet 1 carat in this material. They very rarely get to a 1 carat plus size. And what's even more remarkable is the color and the clarity, because most of the time they're not showing you any blues or greens. I mean, if you've got, I know it may be more difficult to you know, look it up online because the spelling, right? But grand, or I like to say gran, diddy, because I like saying diddy, or right. That's how I remember the spelling. Gran, like your gran, you know, your granny, but gran. And then diddy, or right. And you'll see some of the pictures. It's funny how even some of the books that will be having those beautiful glossy photographs where they'll show you a stone, even the books and the online photographs, there are pictures of pieces in museums that still is like cloudy, hazy material. What does that tell you? It tells you that it's tough to get that really fine color and that really fine clarity. It's just tough. And that's what we're bringing. We had an opportunity to bring it to you a long time ago. And we said, you know what? It's just not good enough that it's Grandidierite. That's just not good enough for us. It's not good enough just to bring you something rare. It really has to be rare and be the best quality of the rare. It really has to be everything. Otherwise, we just don't bother. We have too little airtime and it's too precious. When we've got a choice, we make the choice to only bring you a certain level. So we've done that here. And I'm so proud of this one because the blues and the greens, I mean, you'd think with a little elevated size, or in this case, a lot of elevated size, you'd think it might get a little bit more murky, hazy, cloudy included. You just have more surface area to see inclusions, and yet you don't see any. That's really top quality, and that's what we're digging about this one, and that's why it's got so many diamonds and gold. Take a look at it. We'll share it with you here and give you a great value on it as well. Shall we? Great value. That's all I can do. Great value. It's not going to be inexpensive, but it's a great value because it's listed at $141,000. Wow. Not here, not tonight. Glad it's on a Friday and we can do some extra. Extra. Read all about it. Discounting. We got it all going on. I'm not even going to ask for $141,000 or half. Really, those $70,000, we're getting serious here. Total collector stone. Forbes says it's number 3. It's always in the top 10 of rare, rare, and rare. I mean, it's all those things. But this color is where it's at. Look them up. I don't have any, I can't show you the normal material because like I said, we rejected it. So I don't have, I'd love to put one up there and say, here's what it normally looks like. But we're not going to bring you those. Not even as an example. We'd rather fight for the value on the greatest stones out there, and that's what this is right there. Look at the clarity. Again, that teal, green, blue. This one's really green blue. It's so clean. Look at that from all the angles. Look at that clarity. We're talking about the rarest that we can bring. Largest in jewelry, blow it out. Any collectors out there? I know we got some of them, right? Just ready to take the big one. Maybe you've been thinking about one. That was my big complaint the first time I brought them. You know what everyone said? And they all went, but everyone said this to me. They're like, well, your values were so amazing. I'm just thinking I'm waiting for a bigger stone. I didn't think I'd be able to afford the 20-pointer, the 40-pointer, the 50-pointer. When I saw your prices, I went, give me the biggest stone you got. Well, here it is. And that is another huge compliment to what we do, because you're right. A lot of people are going, you know what, I've seen what other places are charging for the really unattractive material. And don't get me wrong, it's still rare. Even if it's ugly, it's still rare, like, right, it is. But to get beauty and rarity in a size like this, here's what it looks like on the hand. There you go. The shine from a distance tells you a lot. It's not 70, 60, 50, 40, forget about it. It's not even $30,000. Even this mounting goes for over 10 now. I mean, it really does. Back last time I was seeing it, we notice how we haven't seen it a lot anymore. We used to see it like once a week. We've been going a long time without seeing any new saddle rings. They're just so cost prohibitive to make at this point with that amount of gold. But it is comfortable, and it tapers in the back so it's true to size, and it's super comfortable to wear. I have gals that wear this every single day, and they love it, and they always tell me how comfortable it is because they're wearing it every day, and they never thought they would, but it's so comfortable they do. You know what? Let's help everybody. What color did you get, by the way, on the five row? You did. You got a yellow gold? Who was that? Oh, really? And where are they coming from? I'm getting all nosy. Texas. Do you want to give me a name? Susan from Texas. Welcome to the show. All right, here we go. Instead of 30,000 or 20,000. I like how I'm just taking tens of thousands off here and there, and just every moment that goes by, we got another big discount. It's not even 20 grand. There's showing it, and then there's offering it to you at the best value. That's what we're doing right here, right now. It's not a time to wait. I don't have another 1 carat plus stone in jewelry. This is it. This is all we've got. And it's not 20, and it's not even going to be 19, 18. How are we doing this when this mounting by itself without the 114 just goes over 10 grand? I'll tell you what I'll do. Anybody really wants this? I'm here to move it. We bring it out because you deserve to see the best on this Friday night. We got it, but if you can make it your piece, because that's what really matters, I don't think there's a lot of opportunity to say, I'll wait for the next one, or I'll wait for a better value. At this point, how could it ever go any better than where it's at when it's not even 18,000, 17,000, 16,000? Come on in. 15,000, 14,000. These are values where you're paying very little for the stone, because the mounting runs us about that right now, because it's just so over the top. Gold, diamonds everywhere. I mean, it's like an inch long of a shield of diamonds and gold on your hand. And I'm doing it in any gold color you want. And it's not even 14,000. This is the time. This is the moment to be on the phone lines. Otherwise, you know what's going to happen. Somebody's getting this ring. Somebody's getting it. And if you're thinking about it, you want it to be you. Take a look at this. It's wild. What I'm about to do, you've not seen, because we've never had a ring like this. I'll make it even better than 14, 13, 12, 11,000. It's not even 10 grand. Blow it out for $99.99. That's all I can do to make it absolutely go. It's got to find a collector's home right now. And that is the stone to own right there, a 114. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. It is amazing. And that is truly great color. Look at the color. And the clarity is perfection. Amazing material. It really is. I'm just so fortunate. There are certain stones you think after a while, you think I'm never going to be able to show that. And here it is in top gem quality, museum and beyond level rarity. And it's $9,999 tonight. Amazing. It really is. Nothing short of it. That's just that really is kind of the word that sums it up on that value and that stone. And the way it's set and the way it looks overall, it is spectacular. So coming up, I've got a huge blowout on some big earrings. And I'm going to show these to you because here's a stone that we said hello to in the early parts of 2020. And then we had to, just a few short months later, we said goodbye. We don't have any more of these stones coming in. They're all mined out and done. And yet, I want to tell you why these are going to be the way. And these are always the ones that are tricky because they're so big. And they're a very large, what I would call a button style earring. You know what? Let's get out the big tweezers here. Let's show you what this is all about. This is a pink, I don't know if they are going to sit. This is a very large, large stone, and they're a little top heavy on that post. But there's the color you want. Item number is 3373, and they are, boy, they really don't want to sit for me. Nope, they're not going to. Okay, plan B, I don't know. I don't have any fancy little way that I've concocted to set these up. This one's better. Just a slightly different angle on the stone here, or the post rather, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what. Anybody thinking about this beautiful pair of pink zircon earrings so far? Probably not yet because you're just getting acquainted, but that is going to change. And I want to tell you why we're doing this, because I've got a few collectors out there that really have been asking me. They've seen the lack of pink zircons of late, and they're going, where'd they go? I was like, oh, you didn't hear? They're gone. They're mined out. They're done. Mine is done. These are that rare. First of all, the mine didn't just produce pinks. It produced like a hyacinth color of zircon, which is those brown, golden, orangey stones. Well, there were a few select stones that would come out of the mine that would be this pinky color, and that was what we wanted because that was a new, fresh, updated color. It's 3373. The stone weight is 361, so you're getting a lot of carat weight, but also 40 points in diamonds in the halo because there's a large stone, so it takes a larger halo to go around and around and around it, and then you get your VS diamonds at 41, or 40 rather, so that's really, really important. And then you've got the prong setting. Now, they're meant to sit north to south because the post is at one end of your oval, so keep that in mind. They're meant to sit north-south in the ear, but obviously you can get, you can get fancy with that and just kind of place it how you wish. Put your backing on taut enough, and it's going to work. But these earrings have been here before. One time, they were here. I can't, we've got a soft spot for requests around here because we love to, you should see the amount of hours every week and every day that are put into custom designs. And I will tell you that has happened. There's been an uptick in custom design requests just in the last week, and I'll tell you why. Because we had loose gems. So a lot of ladies and gentlemen who purchase loose gems are going, okay, I got the gems now, make me a piece. So we've been doing a lot of this. And all of that, I tell you, we really, it's as time consuming as it all is, and the back and forth, and what do you want, and making changes and adjusting, it's something that we know we have this really rare position to be able to do that. So we enjoy creating for you because we know how pricey it is to do it elsewhere. If you went to a store or a designer or a jeweler specifically and had to sit down and custom craft your jewelry, it's not cheap. And then there's the cost of all the other stuff. The regular stuff, the gold, the diamonds, the labor, all of that, but then the design part of it, which we don't charge for. So with all that said, we have a real desire to get you exactly what you want. And we know we're in that position where we're not gigantic to the point where we have, millions of customers where we can't possibly do that. We like that we have this more kind of family kind of environment where you really are TVON family, and we like to treat you like family. And if you have something specific, just like I treat my own family and friends and extended family and extended friends, because as soon as anyone hears you're in the jewelry biz, they need help with jewelry, right? And just like I'm really proud to offer that so that nobody's paying retail for jewelry, because that's my greatest nightmare realized, I like to make sure you have specifically what you need. And all that said, because lately, you've been noticing that there's been an absence of pink zircons. So we're bringing them to you tonight in a huge closeout. That this was a $35.99 pair of earrings. If you've seen them before, you know. They've been $35.99 and no longer that, because here's the deal. They're gone. We got every single stone that came out of the mine and out of the ground in this color. We got every single one of them. We know there's no choice to go anywhere else, even if you were willing to pay more. Who's going to have them? Who's going to bring them? Who's going to have matching big sizes in earrings? Who's got a ring already out there? I've heard that a lot. A lot of you have said, I have the ring. I love it. Now I want the matching set. Here's how you do it. They're not even $35.99. We are doing an all-out blowout for our Friday night folks that are here ready. This is the greatest value I can show you tonight. I mean, it really is that simple. Major value, huge stones, and in your choice of gold color, so you're not just having to settle for the white. If your preference is rose, which is often popular with pink zircons, do it. If you like yellow, do that. but you're not paying $35.99. That's the was price. Here's what I would recommend. Dial in early. There's no other zircons out there like this. We had the blues out of Cambodia. They're gone. We had yellows out of different parts of, we saw some yellows out of different parts of Africa and Brazil. They're mostly gone. You really don't see, there's the colorless, the white zircons. They're amazing, some of my favorites. We don't see those anymore. This is the pink zircon that was discovered all of January of 2020. 2 years and 2 months ago, and it's gone. So short little lifespan, we got to get you some material. Here's how we do it. Not $35.99. Come on in. I need you to call early because this is the blowout that is going to rival any other I can possibly bring to you. Not a time to wait. There will be fights on the earrings. I can guarantee that. It's important to make them yours. Just call us early. Just let us know if you like them. Just be ready to go because they're not even $35.99. And I promise you, here's a rare stone. Really rare, big size. It's not 35. It was, but it's not anymore. We got to send something out, right? Here's what I'd like it to be, and I will go dirt cheap on these stones. Here's what they look like from a distance. I'm going to borrow one, show you on the hand. We'll give you the measurement. I mean, what great, great stones and what a lot. I mean, there's going to be kind of a drop to this earring, right? Depending on the length of your lobe. I mean, there's more or less a drop to these earrings because this is how long they are. They're a ½ an inch from the top to the bottom. That's a big earring. I'll show one on for you. I'm not going to make them $35.99. I don't have anyone on the phone lines. That's all right. But get ready because this could be a wild one here. When it comes to values, you know it. You know it when you see it. And I don't have a backing, so I'll just prop it up here for you very quickly so you can get a little size reference here. And there's nothing little about it, that's for sure. They have got a lot of size and presence to them. They're not going to be $35.99. Back to the wheel we will go. I just really need you to call, and nobody's on the lines. And I'll tell you what, forget about what I was going to do. Forget about the plan. Forget about what's on the agenda. Here's what's happening tonight just to make sure we can move them out right now. A cranberry type of pink purple color. Amazing refraction because, well, they're zircons, so they're giving you double the refraction most stones do. They've got an incredible brilliance about them. I have nobody? Not a one? Oh, no. Okay, so here's the plan. Since nobody's got the faith in my Friday night freaky freebie pricing, I will make this a even better deal just to make sure that I'm not up here embarrassed by leaving them here. I want to make sure you can get them. Spend a little, get a lot. That's value. And then we got a wheel right after this, a big wheel. Okay, I'll wait. Let's give everyone 30 seconds to dial in. It will be beneficial. Trust when I tell you it will be helpful. To be on the phone lines, ready to go, big, big museum wheel coming up next that, don't worry, I'll take care of the pricing. But here's what I'm going to do instead of $35.99. Still nobody on the phone lines? That's all right. I'm just going to do something wild. I am literally supposed to get a minimum price tag of $2,599, saving you $1,000 on a mined out stone. Not too bad, right? That's not what I'm going to do. Tony, don't even bother with $25.99. I need to make an impression. We need to get these earrings gone. And super rare, super collectible, different too. They don't look like any other pink gem. They don't look like sapphires. They don't look like pink diamonds. They don't look like rubies. They don't really look like anything else. They have this very sophisticated pinky, lavender, plum, purple color, but bright. They're bright stones. And they're not even $25.99. Let's see who's out there. Let's just see. See if we got anybody. Opportunity is a knocking at your television. And they're $999 for the pair. And you get, look at the savings. We're going to save you what I was supposed to sell them for. So that to me, I think works, right? Because instead of spending $25.99, I'm saving you $25.99 right now for the next 30 seconds. Take a look. Those will be gone. Those will be absolutely long gone. Call me. 30 seconds to get them. $9.99. Change the gold. You want to change the gold? No problem. We'll do that for free. You tell me if you want them. $9.99, 20 seconds left, and I will move the price to where it should be. But I'd much rather have you get that value at $9.99 before you pay $25 or $35.99. That's the way to go right there. Okay, and then we're going to show you the wheel. Got a museum wheel, and it's got to, you know, everything's got to go eventually, right? We've got all these pieces here. Burma Ruby. Wow, it's just that $4,000 Burma. Got a brand new orange sapphire. Got a great sapphire, that's the blue color. I've got a huge Alexandrite, all coming up on a wheel. And then the kicker, we have the amazing museum grade, color changing diaspore. Okay, those are mine. I'm keeping them. Oh no, they're still here. Why? Ceylon material. It means it's a Sri Lankan mine. It means they came out of the mine in Sri Lanka. That's where it was discovered. That's where we got it from. Every stone individual. I loved it. It was my favorite thing coming in because I would get excited. I'd look for the little armored box. For that era in the early part of 2020, you know, there was very little in the early part of 2020 to get excited about and get happy about. So, you know, coming into work, I'd be like, okay, did we get a box today? And I'd look, because if I saw one of those armored boxes, it usually had one pink zircon in it. And we'd immediately put it in jewelry. And the next day, it'd be on the air in jewelry going out the door. This is so incredible. I mean, that's like a practically free price tag. You got to take those. I know they're here at the moment. I'm going to give them a final 30 seconds. I'm begging you, try them. Send them back to me if they're not all that. But that is a really special opportunity, and nobody's going to get your pink zircons like that anywhere for any price. To bring them down to that low is crazy. Those stones are almost 2 carats a piece. And Jess, you're on something else, right? Okay. Virginia, are you thinking about those? Okay. Well, here's hoping. Here's hoping. Museum wheel is next. Wait to see this assortment. Just a quiet Friday night. I kind of like it. You know, just it's an intimate gathering, right? Kind of like it. All right, next up, all of the museum pieces you ever could want or hope for, starting with the big, you know this one. I know, this ruby. I know, I'm remarking that Tony's whistling at it, and I totally agree. Look at that stone. Can we just leave it there for a minute? I know I got to add some pieces, but what a piece that is. What a look. What a stunning emerald cut. What's on the sides? I don't know. Hang on. Let me see if I can get that all polished up, because there's something. It's not a fingerprint. Let me see. Nope, still there. Well, I can't take it down and say I'm not selling it, because that makes people mad. Let me show you. Oh, let me see. Did I get, it's a little better. Just needs a little more elbow grease. Hold on. Keep scrubbing. I need a Brillo pad and I'm just kidding. Yeah, no Brillo pads on your jewelry. It's still there. I tell you, I don't have the tools up here probably to get that all sorted out, but that is the ruby I want you to look at, because the gold, we need to get, some tools to polish that side up. But you know what I'm going to do here? It's just the beginning of a wheel that's going to have our top quality. That's been on the air. The lowest price was $4,000. It was recently, so you probably remember that. There's my big Alexandrite. That's a 108. Then we have the sapphire. This is the royal blue sapphire here. What a stone that is. Great color there. That's a royal blue. Then I have the museum color-changing diaspora. This is that whole different color than we're used to seeing. Most of them are more golden green, not this material. This is our last one left in that already purple color. And then I also have this one. I've got another sapphire to add behind the blue here. We'll show you this beautiful floral. That is a peach sapphire. It's a peaky orange, which in most circles we call it padbarasha. So let's be fortunate they didn't call it that, because the computer would have had a different price tag entirely to it if it was actually labeled as a padbarasha, which it is, instead of a peach, which is really the same thing, pink and orange, but it's got a little more golden than it does pink. So that's really the different factor there. So Alexandrite, so I kind of sorted them here. We have our sapphires on the left side. We have our color-changing phenomenal stones on the right side, and then we have the ruby, which is part of the sapphire family, and corundum in the middle. And that's where we started because, well, you saw the ruby. It's amazing. So that's what we're going to do. I've got 5 pieces, and I know there's not like a million people out there. So I know that it's going to take some magic here. And luckily, because I'm not a magician, but I can certainly do, my one magic trick would be to lower prices that I should not do just to get pieces out the door. And I am planning on just that, because we need to make it, take advantage of little lighter audience, Friday night, a lot going on. Here's what we can do. We'll make you tempted, hopefully, with some of our best. I mean, best rubies up there. I looked at a ruby today, true story. It's in a box over there. It's brand new. It's a big ruby. It's $18,000. I mean, just about stopped my heart. I mean, things are going up, and it's a little bigger, but not much. It's a 3-carat stone. And this stone, it's a good size, a carat 55. Rare cut, emerald cut, clean as can be. Like I'm talking top to bottom clarity, side to side clarity. The glow on the stone is overwhelming. All you have to do is call me. It's all you have to do. I'll take care of the rest. Trust me. We're going to make this museum wheel fly. It's just our must go. Sometimes, and these have all been here, every single one's been here. I actually thought last weekend, I went so low on that Alexandrite, I thought you were probably with me. I thought for sure it'd go. It's a 108 Alexandrite, 100% color change. Then we got in front of that, the diaspora that's out of Turkey, that changes color. It goes normally from a golden green to a red. Right now, it's in limbo. It's basically at like a purple plum color. It's like the actual plum color, like a true plum color, like the actual fruit. That's where it is right now because it's wanting to change so badly, even when it's not in the right light. It's starting to go purple red. And the truth is, when it does get in the proper light, it goes all out red. So the diaspora is our last one of its kind of that museum quality. Then we've got the sapphire, then we've got the ruby, then we've got the sapphire behind it, which is basically a padparasha. Take a look at all 5, and we are going to do whatever it takes here. Got to get them out the door. Got to get them to go, and I don't know what it's going to take because, oh, 4,000 is not where they started. But you know what? It's the lowest price I had the other day. On one of those pieces, I'm going to do better than that. It's going to take a bunch here. 108, 108. These are all one-of-a-kinds, by the way. I don't have gold restrictions except for the ruby and the diaspora. Those are the 2. So ruby's only in yellow gold right there, and the diaspora's in the yellow gold. And you know what? It's in yellow because it's got the yellow diamonds on the sides there. You see that? There's a pear-shaped yellow on each side of the diaspora. Are you ready? Once again, nobody's on the lines. We're going to help you. I promise you, we'll give away some jewelry tonight. I have an hour and 10 minutes. That's 70 minutes to move at least 70 pieces. That's not physically possible, but I'll tell you what is. I will reduce the prices so at least these 5 can go. Let's get a jump start. Let's get 5 pieces out the door, right? Let's get them a home. I've got the most, I mean, this looks like a tanzanite. It's so bright. You know why? It's neon. Sapphires aren't usually neon. That's a blue with like a true violet coming through. Amazing. The ruby's 155. Elongated emerald cut. There's the peach sapphire in the back left. Nobody's on the lines? Because 4,000 is the lowest I can go, and maybe that has a lot to do with it. Maybe the phone lines will light up if I go to 3,000. Or if I go to $29.99 or $2,500, or the 108 Alexandrite also, just a little, for instance here, has a carat and diamonds with it. 2-tone gold, you can change that or leave it. But nothing doing at $29.99. I was prepared for that. $29.99 is not going to be your price, thank goodness. We are willing to go whatever it takes for our special Friday night crew. You guys are here. We're ready to help you own whatever it is off that wheel, and there are some wonderful selections. Can't duplicate the Alex or the diaspora. Sapphires and rubies we'll have, they're just not at this price. That peach sapphire in the floral is gorgeous, just different, right? An orangey pink, kind of peachy color here. We did it in the yellow gold. We've got the diamonds that are blooming around it in pave petals. How about this? $1,999. Get some all gone right now for 60 seconds. Do it as quickly as we can, guys. We got one-of-a-kinds up there. This one stays in yellow. This one stays in yellow. The rest can be changed. 1,900. You know what? Stop the clock. Nobody's on the lines yet. Let's do it. Actually, no. The delay hit me here. We got a lot of people dialing in. Hold on. I'm going to give you an extra bonus. Tony, I want to say this before we start that clock because I'm about to start the clock again. If anybody would like anything on this wheel, let's help you. Freebie Friday. I mean, I'll tell you right now, those stones are free. The mountings are what you're paying for. The stones you are not. And just FYI, the stones are more valuable than the mountings because gold and diamonds, as pricey as they are, they're not going away. They're not leaving us. They're not going to be impossible to get. But a lot of those stones already are gone away, impossible to get, can't duplicate, can't make them again. Call me now. I'll give you an extra bonus just for being here right now. Top of the hour is coming. It's looming. We got to move these 5. They are must go. We take that quite seriously when we put something up there like must go. That means you know what it means. They got to find a way to get a home tonight, and we are willing to do that. And happy Friday. Start your weekend off right. I won't even make them $19.99. I am begging you to take advantage of these values because you're going to be so happy you did. Because the next time you see a carat 55 ruby roll around, it is not going to be $19.99. Diaspora, I don't have another one of that color. We have other diasporas, but they're more the traditional color. And that Alexandrite is over. Let me know if you need to see the graphics, because that is up and over a 1 carat stone. That doesn't happen. Take a look. Not even $19.99. I'll go even lower. How about this? Just to get them out the door and a little extra bonus, I say, take it out to dinner on me when you get that home, okay? You don't have an excuse or a holiday or a special occasion. Well, guess what you do now? You got an unbelievable value on a piece of jewelry. That deserves a night out so you can wear your jewelry. Take it out for an evening, right? Take your best friend in the world, whoever that is, and say, we're going out tonight, and it's on low because she gave me an even better deal than $19.99. Yes. Blue sapphire might be gone. Already verifying. Item number is 5559. 102 blue sapphire, 74 points in diamonds. Guess what? Don't even make them $1,899 either. It's time. $1,888. Anyone you want. Here's the blue sapphire on the hand. Coming up next. It's a 102. 74 points in diamonds. Look at that halo with the split shank right there. Any gold on that one, Virginia? You got it. You're choosing your gold color. Choice on that museum blue sapphire. Do you ever see a blue sapphire light up like that? Not too often. They're usually so like deep, dark navy blues. You never see any flashes from a blue typically, unless it's that high-end museum quality. And that's what we're bringing. There's the flower ring. That's that beautiful peach sapphire. Who's next? What about the ruby? Look at this ruby on my hand, carat 55. Unbelievable emerald cut. So they don't like to be cut this way. There's a reason you don't see a lot of emerald cut Burma rubies or any kind of emerald cut rubies, because they really don't usually end up as a finished faceted gem. Do you have the sapphire? Sapphire's gone. Congratulations on the sapphire. The ruby's next to go. Let me know who's got questions on what. It's our final call on this. Well, 1 out of 4 is not bad. 1 out of 5, rather. I'm pretending the ruby's gone when it's not. The ruby has yet to find its home yet. Come on in. There's the sapphire. There's the Alex. Here's that beautiful diaspora with yellow diamonds. You know what I might do, Tony, is just come in close and take a look at everyone individually here. Because I think graphics are almost, I think they're necessary here. Let's start with the Alexandrite. Just going to show you this one all on its own here. Yes. I'm sorry? Oh. Oh, I thought you had a phone call. Oh. Was it good? It wasn't a good phone call? Oh. It was me harping on custom designs. I know. I know. I probably have 8 more emails now asking for custom. It's all I've been doing. It's like if I'm not on the, I take my 3-hour break when I'm on the air from custom designs. It's all we've been doing. And we got some really, I tell you, what's interesting is I think a lot of our customer request designs are going to end up being like mainstays here. Because I think when we show them on the air and say, what do you think of your new design? I think a lot of other customers are going to go, I like that. Make that for me too. It's going to be fun. But anyway, this is our Alexandrite. I just thought, bring up the graphics. Let's do it. 4887 is the number on this one. And that is because I do think it's going to be helpful to see how much carat weight you're getting here in a 108 stone plus 1 full carat in VS diamonds. And no, that should not be 1888, but here we go. So I'll give that 30 seconds, then we'll walk you through the other ones that are available here, the 3 others that remain at this point in time. So congrats on the blue sapphire. Here we go. Last call on that Alexandrite. So it's got a carat in diamonds. It's got a 108 stone. It's in the 2-tone gold right now. Really well done there. And, oh yeah, any gold you need, because this is one you can change. And I just want to mention you are at 2-tone right now. So basically, if you say as is, you're going to get that yellow gold setting for the center, white gold the rest of the way. If you want to change it, here come the requests. Here they come. Now someone's mad that I haven't made their aqua earrings yet. Anita, they are in the works. They are in the works. Custom designs don't happen overnight though, because remember, it's a little different than what we do here, which is where we take a stone and put it in a mounting. A custom design is literally made for you. It is literally not even made for you, but the process starts long before it's actually made. It has to be designed and put into a, what we call a CAD, which meant something different back in the day. Like, you know, if a guy was, I think of I Love Lucy and they talked about, oh, he's such a CAD, right? It's different. A CAD is actually a computer aided drawing that is creating the mounting first in the computer, so that that's how then, once that's finalized, that's where the wax mold is made, and then it's cast, and then the stones are set. So it's a process. So if you do make a special request, just don't expect it like the next day or even the next week. It does take a period of time to create something from scratch for everybody. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so here we go. Let's keep going, guys. We got that one for $18.88. I want to show you the peach sapphire up close. The floral, here's another good looking, look at that stone. That's really worth seeing. Now you really get to see what I'm talking about with that peach color, and that's going to be, item number is 5878. So there it is. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that, Carolyn, so, hi, Carolyn. I'm so glad. Well, that's the thing, Carolyn. I was saying it last night, too. I don't know. I actually think she bought them before the presentation, so she probably didn't listen to me or hear me. But, yeah, that was the beauty of it. If you ordered the early side of the Huggies, they already shipped. Yeah, isn't that great? I know I was touting that last night on the air as I was presenting them. I'm like, hey, guys, here's the deal. I've got this many, this many, this many in the 3 colors, so if you get them fast, I know a lot of you are receiving your Huggies probably tomorrow and or Monday, depending on where you live. Because, yeah, FedEx, they deliver on Saturdays. So, yeah, I know. So, you know. I know my new sneakers are coming tomorrow. FedEx when I'm on the air. So, you know, a lot of you guys will get the Huggies tomorrow. Some of you will get them on Monday, just depending on where you live and weather and all that stuff. So, yeah, isn't that great? I know, I was really excited about that. Not everybody, I think most people, though, most people's Huggies shipped today. So, yeah, isn't that great? Thank you. So, yeah, if you ordered Huggies from me last night, they are on their way. It's pretty cool, right? Yes, Virginia, anything you want to see from yesterday? Okay, the peach sapphire is going to be at 113 unheated with 66 in diamonds. Yeah, sure, let me know. I've got everything here. That's a good question. We might. Jess, do we have any Huggies left? Are you busy still on the phone? I think she's, oh, do we have Huggies still left to show? I think we might, because I don't think, we'll find out. Let me, yeah. Did they miss them? Who's that? Oh, no, wait, I was just going to say, is that Jo Beth? Because she asked me today, she goes, I missed them. And I'm like, don't worry, we got them. I can show them if you need to see them, I think. So, Joe, hang with us and we'll show them to you. I had 3 Joes getting Huggies yesterday. That's pretty cool. Yeah, all my Joes. All right, here we go. Coming up next, I'm going to show you the diaspora. That's 1888, of course. We're still going through the wheel. I just thought individual little glimpses might help. And here's that diaspora that is just, I mean, it's downright purple. It's purple already. And that's going to be item number 5761. Let me just give it a polish here. And then, yeah, let's see what we'll bring them out for you. If anyone needs to see the Huggies again, we'll bring those out. But take a look. This is what I want to show here because item number 5761, it's a 311, but it also has those really good size yellow diamonds on either side. And that'll be 10 points total in the VS diamonds. Love that. Thank you. I'm so glad. Carolyn, you're going to love those. I know Carolyn has multiple piercings. Oh, yeah. She's going to love wearing those. They're so comfy. I guess I should probably take mine home tonight, too, huh? Yeah. Woo. All right. You'll be seeing me live in those. Okay, here we are, guys. 1888 on the diaspora. And then I've got one more to show you, which is the ruby. Just a last look at our 155. Oh, we don't have them to show? We shipped them all? Yep. Yikes. We shipped them all, Joe. So are you still on the line for? No. Okay, so Jo Beth, I know I just got word we did actually end up shipping all of them, including the samples, which probably means mine shipped as well. Yay. Okay, so they're not here to show, but I know she got her order in, right? Okay, so we're going to have to make those because we were very limited on what we had. So, yeah, they were pretty popular last night. Take a look at this. Here's the ruby. That's the 155 Burma, and that's 5715, and that's also 1888. Want to bring out those big ruby drops. Showed them to you a little bit earlier, flashed one of them, so we'll work on that for you, get you a look at those, and then we have our cashmere. And then there is the heart shape, which I'll show you the heart-shaped hands that I've been talking about. That's that finale of our wheel there. So any of those, 1888, grab them while you can. No lower price available on any of those, but take a look. I really want to show this to you. Look at that. So let me zoom way back here because it's 13 carats plus, and oh my, it's already the last hour of Friday. How did that happen? My goodness, we have got a lot to do, and this is when people start to tune in, so get ready for a little bit of craziness going on here with this blue wing. That's why I wanted to start the hour with this amazing 13 karat 05 heart-shaped blue wing, and there it is, upright and perfect. 6043 is the number, and that'll actually be our one and only heart shape that we have left in a big size. It's our 1305. It's got a carat 14 in diamonds, and calling all heart-shaped tanzanite lovers, and there are many of you, so we're thrilled to bring it to you tonight. And last call, we're going to have to make this really inexpensive for what that is to get that at home, because here's our $36,175 ring. It's going a lot lower than that here tonight. Take a look at this on the hand. Wow. That goes side to side. If you don't have a large hand, you can still wear it, because it's got a really basic band in the back. And I don't mean basic like light gold. It's supporting this entire stone and the big diamond halo around it. I just mean it's not complicated. This is not like uncomfortable or too lengthy to even be worn on a smaller hand. It's totally fine. You just got to know you like big gems. It's really that simple. And it's not $36,000. Welcome to our Friday It's Last Call. And then we're back. We take a short little 12-hour break, and then we'll be back with more jewelry. So come on in, though, because these items are exclusive to tonight. So you know how that goes, right? We don't have a lot of time here with you to show you these amazing values with our Light Friday audience. And it's a thrill because we get to bring all these prices down so you can take advantage of it. And here's what we'll do on, well, here it is, $17,000. It's right here, $17,999 for the heart shape, right there. Here's what I'm going to do, and I think it was, 175 instead of 115. It's okay. It's okay, because $17,999 is not going to be what we're doing at all. And this is meant to go, and I know that heart shapes, it's kind of time to go here. You know, there's the wait and see kind of mentality for a lot of stones, and usually I'll say, you know what? We're here all the time. Well, we're sourcing gems every day. No problem, wait, and eventually you'll see one. If it comes to a heart-shaped blue wing, it's not a wait time. This is not a wait and see, or I'll just catch the next one. This is not going to last because we know where we're at. We know what's left in blue wings, and when it comes to heart shapes, you're looking at it. Here it is one more time on the hand, because that's quite frankly the way it sets up right here. It's just with that distinctive point and very distinctive defined cleft that it has. Can we just really help you here? I mean, gosh, this is pretty. Heart shape giving you the special sparkle of a round, but at the same time, does not take away from the reds of the saturation of this neon ultimate stone. It is all here, but it's not going to be, you saw it, and bright red, a bright red marker on a bag means stop, don't go any lower. But on Fridays, we make a special, special, special concession for you, and we really do discount everything. And you know what a value it would be at $18,000? I don't need to tell you that. I'm taking it to 13. You know what? If we go $12,999, that's under $1,000 a carat. Who doesn't want that? Yes. I sure can. Let me set this down for just a moment, and then I will get the millimeter gauge out, and we'll show that to you. Yeah, that one's going to have a tough time balancing on that point. Okay. Millimeter gauge. I'm sorry, was there? Yeah, I see it here. Oh, you have it. Oh, wonderful. Well, I'm actually showing just a 6.5 as far as the width. Oh, good. Perfect. By 10. Is that what it has? Oh, perfect. Good, good, good. Okay. Well, how nice. Okay. Here's what we're doing on this one. Not even going to be $13,000. Blowout time. Heart shape. Tanzanite. Get it for somebody. What a gift that would be, don't you think? What a gift to give a heart shape that distinctively cut, beautiful reds. You see the reds. Look right there around 2 o'clock. Look at that. That's just the angle we're at now. The whole stone glows red as it moves. I'm working with a limited space here. I can move it only within this little area here. I'll tell you what I'll do. Instead of hit $10,000 or $9,000 or $8,000, I'm blowing it out right now. Somebody's got to own the 13 karat. This is about as big as they get now. I think I only have one other ring that's larger than this in the center stone in our Tanzanite collection. Time to move it. $69.99. First caller. That's it. And then we're going to get to diamond earrings. I've got the big diamond hoops, front facing, beautiful diamond hoops. We've got a gorgeous fire opal. This looks like a ruby. So if you're looking for a big ruby and you're going, well, I don't know if I can afford a big ruby, I've got a fire opal that looks like a ruby and it's got a special surprise with it. So we'll share that with you next. Last call on the show, guys. We only have 51 minutes or so left to go. That's $69.99. Here comes the fire opal. So tell me if this doesn't just blow you away. Just take a look at this stone. See if that doesn't just give you neon. And I'll tell you, I've not seen one yet that I've called pure red. The best I've seen, we call red orange. Look at this. I mean, come on in close. Clarity. I mean, that never. You don't see fire opals that look like this, and I really need to explain because I don't have one here to show you. If I did, it'd be right up there next to that piece. I would say, here's what regular fire opal looks like, which is usually a, see this cloth color? It's kind of like a dingy yellow, like a light yellow, kind of like a chamois. This is the color that a lot of fire opals are. Sometimes they have like a little hint more of orange, but they're kind of hazy. This is the absolute best. And normally when we get this really top quality, we call it red orange. It's like a coral color, right? This stone, I kid you not. And I know on everybody's TV it might look a little different. In person, it's red. It looks like it could pass for a ruby. And with that, we added, did you see what's on the sides? Did you see how we added a row of rose gold? And you know what that means. If there's rose gold with white gold, guess what's sitting in the rose gold? The rose gold has pink diamonds lining the sides of the ring. What a combination. And this is what I love about TVON. There's nobody else who's going to put a fire opal with pink diamonds together ever. I don't know where else you're going to find that unless you're literally sourcing the stones yourself and then go into a custom jeweler and saying, here, I'll pay whatever it takes to put it together. That's not really feasible. And then I would hate to think what you'd have to pay in just traveling the world to find another fire opal that looks like this. And with that color and with those pink diamonds, and keep in mind, this band is made like it's 3 bands put together. Take a look and you'll see what I'm talking about. The rose gold's in the middle. The white gold's on the sides. Check out the purity of that red color. And item number 6025, it's brand new here tonight. The show starts now. Nobody on the heart-shaped tansy yet. Here's what I'm going to do. The fire opal is a 288. Yes, it looks bigger, a lot bigger. The pink diamonds, whoa, they're 25 points of pinks. This isn't just a little smattering. It's not an accent. It's not a little diamond chip. That's a fully faceted, gorgeous, saturated pink diamond all the way down the sides. I love that rose gold basket intersecting with the two-tone gold band. I mean, wow. Pretty, pretty. I hope I'm not the only one that likes it. That's the only thing I hope. I hope I'm not the only one. Let's get somebody on the phone lines here. How do we do it? There's a $58.99 price tag and well worth it. Well worth it. Watch this on my hand. It's even a little heart shape in the basket of the profile. Show that to you. Look at this. Oh my. So try to stay away from the what you know already about fire opals. Try to just ignore it because this is not, you can't put a price tag on that. Nobody else has it. Where else are you going to find it? $58.99, make it a was price, Tony. Here's what I'm going to do. I got nobody on the lines. Look at the glow. See what's happening? It looks like there's something inside that stone and I can't describe it. Like lit glow from within. And watch this. The other side will do it too. It's just about the angles here. Just about the angles and the way it's sitting. Look at that. Look at that clarity. Here's what I'm going to do. Joyce, I'm going to need something here. What do we have? A request? Yes. Who's this request for? And who is that? And what's Priscilla looking for? The biggest and best stone we got? A huge demontoid? 4 carats. Got one. And thank goodness it's Namibian. All right, here's what we're going to do. We'll get to Priscilla's request next, but I'm not ready to give up on this yet. Throw in the towel? Not yet. Not yet. And we can go bink, just like that. I'm not going to make it $58.99. Let's see who's out there. I'm going to start an auction. We're going to see. I know, risky, yeah. But what else do I have to lose, right? We got to get something home. I'd like it to be this ring. I think it's kind of cool. No one else is going to have one. I can tell you that. Nobody else is going to say, oh, look, let me show you my fire opal and pink diamonds. No, this is yours. I'm going to start. Yeah, we need to start at 35. I'm not starting at 35. That's not going to get me anywhere. Let's not start at 35 or 3 or 25 or 2 or $1,500. I need calls. I need calls. Let's start at $1,000. I guess that can go with the towel. $1,000 to start. Tony, let's make it $50 increments. And I say good luck to everybody. Because really no luck is needed. I think it's just lucky you're here. Because that phone number is your ticket into a great value. And those big pink diamonds, we've done pink diamond accents before, but usually an accent doesn't get you 25 points of individual round brilliant pink diamonds. We're looking for 1,000. Take a look. 60 seconds to get an open. Let's see what we got. Oh, I hear a phone ringing. Gosh, that sounds nice. That sounded good. That sounds real good. Let's see if we've got the open, and then, gosh, we are limited on time. Do we have the open? We got it. We got the open. Wonderful. Virginia, are you on this one? Okay. I think they got to feel good about this. If you're going to participate in an auction, tonight's the night. Tonight is the night. Now, we've got an issue with the phones here, so we can't get everyone through at the moment. So bear with me here. We'll see if we can get maybe some operators to step in from break here. Friday's one big break. It's one big 3-hour break that you just get paid for, you know? I mean, right? There's not a lot going on, right? Do we have $1,000? We do? All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to count it down. Don't think we're going to need a lot of time on this, but I think if we got 1050, let me know. But I'm going to give this all of 1 minute because we got requests coming up, and I only have 45 minutes left with you. And then they kick me out. But then they say, don't go far. You're coming back in like a few hours. So here's the deal, guys. Last call. We're going to give it 60 seconds. I'm going to power auction my way through this. It's clear we're not getting a lot of activity on this one, and that's, I guess, something I'm going to have to live with. But pink diamonds, fire opal, the reddest of them all. There's no orange. I don't see the orange. It's red, red, red. And we are so excited to have this for you. Take a look at it. We're going to see what we got here. If anybody else wants to come in, there's your 60 seconds. Hey, Joyce. Can we go find out, please? Yeah, and see. Well, let me see if we can get some more operators here to help us out here. Maybe just. Hi, Kevin. Kevin, how are you? Everything good? Oh, tomorrow's your day off. It is. Wait a minute. That means it's your Friday. I can say Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday, Kevin. We don't usually like to say that around here because, yeah, Monday's actually Friday because we all get Tuesday off, sort of, at least from the TV thing, the TV part, the show part, right? All right, so here we go. Do we have, I'm sorry, Joyce, did you have, we can't, okay, so, sorry, we're working on another request here. I'm getting all ready for when this auction ends, which I think is now. Let me see if we have 1050 operators. Let me know if you've got 1050, yes or no, and then I got to move here because this is just a really, wow, this is too low. Sure, here it is on the hand again with the rose in the way. Now, here's the thing. I can also change the gold because I heard that question being asked by one of our callers. Can we change the gold? The answer is yes. I'm going to really strongly, hear me out. Let me throw in my 2 cents, and you decide whether you want to take it or throw it right back. But this is the thing. I love it in the white and the rose. There's a reason it's done in the white and the rose. That makes a lot of sense in the white and the rose. So my suggestion would be to leave it as it is. That would be my greatest suggestion, is just, you know, take it and leave it. Remember, the basket is rose. There's those, oh, that was I was going to show you the heart-shaped cutout there. There it is. You see that heart-shaped cutout in that profile shot there? So there's the profile, and then there's the heart shapes around it. And anyway, let me know if we have 1050, yes or no. I've got to move to our demontoid request, and you've got, yes? Okay. So here's the thing. I really recommend the rose and the white. You can if you want to, like if you wanted to do all white or all rose, but I really don't recommend it. So one more time up close here. We'll see where we're at here. Let me check. Oh gosh, I still can't get over the glow. That angle, that stone, what it's capable of doing is just otherworldly, isn't it? I mean, thank you, Mexico, because that is just opal on another level. Looks like it's opal from outer space. Just by the way, I heard Pete Davidson's going to outer space. And so he can go, yeah, all the aliens will just fall all over him and fawn all over him. Yeah, he'll come back with a new alien girlfriend, and it'll be so, yeah, oh, that Pete, what's he got that the rest of the guys don't got? I'm just saying we could go with him, Jess. Yeah, quite the ladies' man. I'm sure he wouldn't mind going with two ladies, two young-ish ladies. Let's do it. Do we have 1050? Okay, I've got the demontoid coming up. So as promised, Priscilla, it's on the way. I'm sorry this is taking longer. We're just trying to, I don't know what's going on with the phones. Don't really understand the phones all the time, but something seems amiss. But we're helping everybody out here. And if you have requests, hold off just a second so we can get the auction concluded. You got it? All right, so let me know on that. Let me go ahead and move right along to this next request here. Thank you so much. Yeah, wow. Now, I'm not sure if this is what she had in mind, but if you ask for a 4-carat demontoid, that's what I've got. I have got the 4-carat as well. It's just under, but let me explain. This is a Namibian demontoid. I don't know, Tony, if you remember the day you first saw a demontoid, but it's something that sticks out in my mind so strongly. The first time I ever saw a demontoid, like in the flesh, it's just like in person, not in a book, not in a photograph, and I'll never forget it. And actually, the first time I did, it was Namibian material. Because back in the day, I know a lot of you may remember if you've been watching a while and really following the gem and the jewelry world and following, you know, Tony and myself, you might remember that we used to have, as a guest on the Loose Gemstone shows, the miner who mined these stones himself. He was the owner. His name was Chris Johnston, and he was really just a wonderful, just really wonderful human being who was, you know, you expect a miner to be so like kind of, I don't know, maybe it's just the miners I've known. They're kind of gruff, kind of rough around the edges. He was like so not a miner, but he was. But he was just so kind and so gentle and so, you know, soft-spoken and clean. You know, he was just really different than the other miners I've met along the way. And, you know, say it's like anything else. It takes a certain time, right? And it's a gritty job. And he was just so wonderful. And he would share these stories and just the stories of, you know, when you mine one of the rarest stones in the world, you got stories, right? 5291 is the item number. But in all those years of working with him side by side, you know, offering his Namibian stones loose, I never had a 4-carat. This is a 391 set in 18-karat gold. It has incredible yellow diamonds at the corners there. That's 3 pear shapes there, 1, 2, and 3 in the corners. They're set in to the corners like you see there. And it's got 20 points in the pear-shaped yellows, 86 in the white diamonds as well. And watch what we're gonna do. I know this is a huge, huge ring. And Namibian has always been my favorite, always. I'm gonna tell you why. Look at that, that's the finishing. Just kind of replicating the trillion shape of the style. The style, of course, had to show off. I mean, a trillion's rare. This is almost like a pear meets a trillion. It's got a very soft corner at the base. You know how trillions can be really stark, really angular to their corners? These are the corners that are a little more rounded. So it's our 391. And here's what I'm going to do. I cannot get over this. 20 points in pear shapes, 86 points in white diamonds. It's in the yellow. We're actually, if you really wanted it in white gold, we can do it for you. Whew, this is cool. I just can't say enough about it. And yet I'm looking at this price tag. I've had this once before on the air. It was not supposed to go any less than $69,982. I'm going lower. I'm going lower. I really just, this stone, let me try it on. Also, the way that the band comes up, it doesn't just meet perpendicular to the middle, it comes up at an angle. Love that. Comfortable, wearable. How do you want to see it? Point down, point up. Take a look at this. Oh, like an arrow, right? Look at that. Now, even more impressive, like a shield meets an arrowhead. Like really just beautiful. And that's why the curve of the band, meeting more with the point as opposed to right through the middle, just gives it that customized look. I'm going to flip it right here. So Tony, stay there real quick if you can, and I'll flip it just in case you want to see it the other way, because we're seeing it that way as well. Will not be 69,000 plus. We're going to do better. And this is Priscilla's request, huh? Let me just shout out Priscilla, who's got some exquisite taste, right? I mean, my goodness. Love this. And there's a brand new markdown. Brand new markdown. How about that? Not even. Okay. Half price would be 35 grand. It's not 35. Oh, this is why I love Namibian stones. Can I say this really quickly? Because they share, usually, it's just like we were talking earlier about how oftentimes, rubies are identifiable. You know they're sourced by their secondary hue. So red and whatever other color is there, that usually gives you a good indicator, a strong hint as to the source. Demontoids do much the same. There have been a couple sources of demontoids. Why I love and have always loved. My first love in demontoids was Namibian. It still is. You know, there's nothing like your first love. And this is where you're getting that secondary blue. It's like this icy, bright, beautiful blue. It's not like overwhelming. It's not in your face. It's green, but you've got that little bit of that blue under hue. It's so striking. And then what's really tough to really get caught up in one color is because you're looking at one of the most highly dispersive stones in the world. So what really is giving you the wow factor is the brilliance. You're getting rainbow colors sparkling from all angles of this stone, and it's not $35,000 or $25,000 or even $20,000. Never thought I would see the day that a stone of this magnitude, because they're much like diamonds, except they're more rare. Do you know they're more rare than fancy color diamonds? Do you know that they're more rare than even big fancy color diamonds? Because that's how limited. You know this stone works a lot like diamonds, where you don't see them in large sizes. A large size is considered 10 points. A larger size is considered a half carat. That's not what you have here. It's almost 4. Haven't had one, even when I worked side by side with the miner himself. Didn't have one, not saying they didn't exist. They were probably in his private collection, probably still are. This is different. This is available and on sale and on discount, and I'm not stopping at 20. Come on in, take a look at that one more time. It's gonna go. Collectors know. Collectors are out there at all times, and wait for these really just, you've heard the phrase, strike when the iron's hot. It's sizzling. It's sizzling right now. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Don't even give me 15 grand. It's less than that. Only one. That goes without saying, right? Y'all knew that. It's not even $15,000. Thank you. Or 14. Or 13. $12,999, your lowest price on the nearly 4-carat Namibian demontoid. That is wild. Let me actually put it the other way. See if the point is down, like so. Yeah, even more of the brilliance and the sparkles. See the reds, the yellows, the blues, the greens, the pops of purple, all there. $12,999 for that piece. Absolutely incredible. Really is. It's probably not going to balance on that point, but worth seeing it from that angle, right? And clarity, you're not supposed to get clarity in demontoids like that. And there it is. So let me flip it back, just how it sits evenly for you. Take a good look at it. $12,999. Now, that's the only 4-carat size we have in anything like that. And then we have also, don't forget, we have the largest grandadierite in jewelry. Carat 14 was here earlier in our saddle ring. Sounds like it might be time for a really special diamond earring. I've got one for you too. This is really good. Got a diamond earring here with a hoop that faces forward, and then I've said this before about the style, and I really think it's true, how this is really combining the favorite looks of really different categories, mainstays in earring design all at once. Because I know I see a stud there. I see a 1/2 carat diamond stud. But that stud, instead of just sitting in a basket and some prongs, that stud is basically suspended. I mean, it's not, suspended for real. It's set in a beautiful basket with prongs, so it's secure. It's not going anywhere. But it's given that look like it's tension set among a hoop, because it is a hoop all the way around, because you got that lever back style. And that hoop faces forward and then holds that stud into place, because it really is a stud meets a hoop. Meets a drop, because the hoop is not just going to sit at the ear, it's going to drop down. So you get the hoop, the stud, the drop. The hoop, the stud, the drop, all at the same time. 5431 is the number on this one. We have just moments left in the show, 30 minutes left tonight, so I really, really hope you'll give us a call if you have any requests. Haven't had a request all night except for the demontoid. And if that is not what Priscilla is looking for, I hope she'll let us know, but I don't have anything else in 4 carat sizes. That I do not. So that size is limited to what we have there for you in that 391. But here we go on a very special 1 carat VS diamond in the rounds. That would be your center piece to the earring. Then 55 points in the diamonds on the sides in a hinge style. So you flip it down in the back. I really always say, what I always say with this style is wait and judge it after it's on the ear, because right here, right now, the way you're seeing it, we're looking at the backing. We're seeing the back. We're seeing the mechanism. That's not what you see when they're on. What you see is a diamond that looks like it's floating among 2 rows of diamonds, and that's prettier. So all of that said, I know we need a home for them, and there's a really special design element to them. They've got this drop that's not, too lengthy, but also not as basic as a stud is. Here they are from a measurement distance away. You can see this, and again, here's an upright view, but you're still not going to see that bar when you have these on. 3/4 of an inch, though, is the top to the bottom length. They can be done in any gold color as well, and we have a great chance to try them on for you so you can see what this is all about. I know we do studs like this all the time, but those studs are going to be a lot more pricey than what you're going to pay for what you should when we add, because we add. I know it's easy to go, well, I know what the stud would go for, but this is not the stud. If it was the stud, it would bring you the stud. This is different. It's basically got 2 different diamond hoops with it. This is more than just a stud earring. This has got a lot of mechanism to it, a lot more gold, a lot more workmanship, a lot more diamond weight. So you can't just go, oh, it's a stud. It's not. It's giving you a totally different look that may just be that perfect everyday earring. I've never been one for studs. I just always have been, since, from a very young age, have loved a little bit, bigger earring, and always appreciate something that's got a little drop because I think they're super flattering on. But do you see what that looks like from a distance away, where you really get an idea now of how that stone, see how there's the angle right there, where you see how the stone is really going to be just almost floating among these 2 forward-facing hoops. So it's really beautifully done. And you've got all VS diamonds leading down to that diamond in the center. The diamond itself is a 50-pointer in each ear, and you can have any gold color you wish. So they're in the white gold now. You can change that up if you wish. Let's go back to the wheel, and let's make this a lot more affordable than what they should be, because that's how we work in the last few minutes of a Friday when we got to move jewelry. So how about this? Instead of, hold on, $69.99? Sorry, but I've had these before, and they were like closer to $5. That's what's happening, though. $69.99. This is what we talk about. And you know that nothing's going up in the world like diamonds and gold. But what happens when you get diamonds and gold in big, big sizes and lots of gold weight? It's different, right? These are the big diamonds. This is a different deal. You can't just judge like, oh, well, there was 50 points of little diamonds. They went up. This is a 50-point center in each ear. That's going way up. And that's what's happening. Everybody still needs, there are people still getting engaged out there, right? Still getting married, still getting engaged, still needing all those diamond pieces that are so classic. Well, that's why they're going up even more. It's tougher to get big individual diamonds than it is to get smaller. So $69.99. Or, again, needing to get some jewelry going out, we could give that 30 seconds, and they're probably still going to be here. So what I'm thinking is we do something a little different here for our last few minutes. And it was really intriguing, because with that last fire opal we did, we had some activity on the phones, and it was nice to hear them ring. Yes. Oh, in the earrings? Well, here's what I'm thinking. Kathleen's already interested. Does she like $69.99? Go ahead and ask her, because I'm curious. Or does she see? Yeah, she sees that's a little elevated from where they used to be at $5. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go less than $69.99. And again, let's hear that sweet, sweet sound of phone lines. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. They don't really sound like that, but that's my best phone impression. I'm going to do something better, and we're going to start them at 5,000 is what they normally. Let's start them lower than what they used to be. That way, we can go backwards. Because I know everything's going up, but isn't it fun to go the other way and go backwards when it comes to pricing? Quality stays the same. They're still VS diamonds. They're still huge. We're still changing the gold color for you. How about this? Not even 5, not even 4, not even 35, not even 3. I need to hear those phones ring one more time before we go and see you back in a few. So instead of even 3,000 or 25, or rather, instead of 3,000, I'm going to start at 25, because that way we can get them for like no extra charge for all the free extras, right? Because we all know what the studs go for, except the studs haven't been here in a while, so you haven't seen an updated price on the studs, but I did. The studs by themselves, by the way, right now, because we do 1 carat studs, they're usually here around really 3 times a year: Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, and then the end of the year holidays, right? Hanukkah, Christmas, all of that. That's when tends to be a lot of people are looking for stud earrings. Those studs, the 1 carats that we've always done, they have gone up in a big, big way. Do you know the studs? Okay, I'll save it for when we show them, we'll have to talk about it. But that's because, and here again, I'm trying to get 1 carat round brilliance for engagement rings. And guys, it's not even possible at a value anymore. It's just not. It's the way of the diamond world. Let's start at $2,500. We'll go up in $50 increments. I like that. Hopefully a little encouragement to get more people in. And let's take a look at them and give them 60 seconds to get them started. What do you think of that? 25 to open. And yeah, the increments are tiny, just to keep it easy if you want to jump in after the fact. Of course, you can always be the first caller on the lines, which would be a $2,500 bid to our first caller, if that makes sense. So come on in, be a part of it. There are big rubies here too. Just saying, if you're an earring lover, just thought I might have your attention here. Let's show you what we got in rubies and diamonds. But real quick, no open yet. What about Kathleen? Does she want to get these started at $2,500 with about 20 seconds left to get that open? No open. No open. All right. On our way. All right, next up, I don't have any more new. I've shown you all the new except the ruby earrings, so I think the ruby earrings need a moment here. Does she want to start these? My email, Lauren Blair, L-A-U. I know people like to spell L-O. It's L-A, probably because Lolo. That's why I think that happens a lot. LAURENBLAIR TV, like television, @gmail.com. Has she already emailed me and she didn't get a response back? Did she use a different one? Oh, okay. Tell her. Yeah, that's how to reach me. No open? No open. All right. No open. All right. Is that a custom design, Virginia? All right. Custom design requests. All right. Coming up, let's show you the rubies. Here they are. I don't think those are going to sit either. It's been a thing all night long. Oh, goodness. There. Stay. Let's talk about rubies. I know, they're just like Peanut. These mind and are far more obedient than Peanut is. Yeah, if you want a Chihuahua ever to like just run the opposite direction, just say stay. Just say stay, sit, stay. And then boom, it's like she's in a race. They do exactly the opposite every time. Oh. What, do you have that problem too? Is it not just Chihuahuas? He won't do so you mean he's obedient? Like dogs are supposed to be. Yeah. You can say it's just their mom and a lack of training, but actually there are t-shirts out there that have like literally little icons that show like, you know, sit and what the Chihuahua does and stay and all that stuff. I'll have to, actually, I think I have one at home somewhere. I'm gonna have to find it. I've got one in storage somewhere. I'll find it for you guys. Anyway, it's hysterical. Anyway, here we go with the ruby earrings, and I'll bring them in. 5932, what do you think, guys? Ruby drops, wait do you see these on? Because they're really special. And they are, wow, drops, major rubies each. There's 3 carats 31 here in rubies, and they are from Burma. And you do have the diamond weight at 139 as well. And so this is really, I don't know, why are these giving anyone else Pretty Woman vibes right now? You know, the whole, I mean, they're longer. Hers were more like a big button style, but you know how they matched the necklace that were on loan from Fred. Remember that? Yeah, so anyway, oh yeah. I remember that, the movie I always laugh because obviously that was made in the early 90s or mid 90s maybe. And I think it was early to mid 90s. And she asks, what would this cost if you were to buy it at the jewelry store? And he's like, $250,000. Which I laugh because, yeah, 90s. A little different that value on that ruby and diamond collar would be today. And this is where, again, we'll kind of pretend we're on a movie set in the 90s in the heart of Hollywood here, and we'll just go ahead and give them away. Like, you know, just let you borrow them, but the thing is you keep them, right? That's the idea. It's 139 in diamonds. There's this beautiful drop. There's this big cluster of diamonds that separates. So it's like a design within the design that's separating your drop earring, that's giving you this gorgeous length. And a 14 karat solid, they are white gold only, and they're not even close to what they should be. It's our last 20 minutes of the show. 20 minutes, I'm gonna try with all my might to move something. And I'd love it to be this earring because I think it's the prettiest earring we've got in really just decadence. Are you wearing them every day? No, I'm not here to tell you you are. I don't think you're wearing them every day. But that is that collector's piece that at the end of the day, even when you're not wearing them, boy, is it nice to know, and do you feel good knowing that you have 4 incredible matched, perfect Burma rubies here that have the glow, that have the clarity. I have no backing with me today, so what I'm going to do is just hold it up for you in just a moment to show you there is a length here that's quite impressive, a little more than you'd expect when it's not an actual like hoop or something of that effect, because it's all gems and it's all diamonds and it's all that luxury look. Here's what the length is all about. Little over an inch here, you'll see, and I mean just about 1 1/8 inches there from the very top to the bottom. And then a better idea, I think, is to see them on, which you'll see next here to give you that visual. But how about this? Instead of spending, because I know this is a little spendy of an earring, right? It's not exactly our most inexpensive earring. It's one of the more impressive earrings we have. But I know at $12,959, we would all appreciate that value. We obviously need a little more than appreciation. We need them to be irresistible here. So there they are on, or at least mimicking what they would look like on, just for a size reference point there, but really, really well done with those rubies. The glow is there. The diamond weight is fantastic. They're amazing, amazing quality on those stones, and they are not going to be $12,900. Take a look one more time close up before we get to the price of a lifetime. Just sending them out. Time to go. Every piece has got its time where it just needs to find a home. This is where we really need to bring the prices down at no longer $69.99 or $59 or $49 or $39.99. Why? Such an incredible value. You can't buy those stones, the rubies by themselves. $1,000 a stone, forget about it. That's where we're at with free diamonds and free gold. And just be aware, that would be like fantasy type shopping. This will be $38.88 for the pair. 2 nights. So, did she want, Virginia, is she wanting to have me make something for her in diamond earrings? Oh, a particular style that we've had before? Okay. Okay. She did tonight? Or will? She did yesterday. And what's her name? I got an email from Linda, from Connie, from... Going through all my customer emails yesterday. Not Carolyn? Not Carolyn, because I got an email from Carolyn. I don't have an email from her. So yeah, she probably just wants to recheck the address, unless it went to my junk, but sometimes that happens. All right, here we go. Let's move. We got to go. We got to go. All right, coming up, let's talk about what's next. We are going to be in our last few minutes here, so let's just put up some jewelry and see what happens. And let's go for it here. Butterfly ring is here, but I had that just a couple of days ago. So here's what I'm thinking. I put up some big tansies and we just let them fly. I'm going to show you the huge emerald cut that we have for you coming up next. And that's going to be a wild one. Call me on the ruby earrings. Those would be lovely additions to anybody's collection. I really want to get this one here for you, especially if I know I've had a lot of requests lately, especially for the 3-stone styles with blue wings. Here we go. Very impressive. Item number is 3074, and that'll actually give you an opportunity here to get the big emerald cut, which are always in demand, always. Plus, we also have carat 03. Those are some mighty fine yellow diamonds on the sides there. You got the big ones there. So 103 in pear shapes. 103, and really, really well done. You got a good one here. That's a 51.5 point or so. If they're identical on the sides, all your red flashes. Take a look at the finishing on the inside of this tanzanite ring as well. That's beautifully done. And we have one. Let's get it a home. I know that I got a message the other day from Lori in California, in Southern California, as a matter of fact. This would be perfect for her because I know she was looking for 5 to 6. I don't have a 5 to 6 in this style. Quite frankly, with the bigger diamonds and the 3 stones, we tend to go a little larger on the stones, but it can get into that ballpark of price range that you would expect to pay for a 5 or a 6 carat. That's the beauty of it. And major yellow diamonds, $15,999 on the bag. We're here to help you. We're here to get you a much better value. Let's do this. Last call on the show. We got to move jewelry. It's desperation time. Okay, just pretend I'm your favorite quarterback doing the Hail Mary pass for 100 yards with 1 second left in the game, because that's where we're at. And we're all here to shop, right? So let's make some jewelry happen, right? And if we can do better values, I mean, listen, we'll understand, right? It's Friday. This is what we do. We know there's a different set of rules because we got to make it, take advantage and, still sell the same amount of jewelry, but with a lot fewer eyeballs. So it's time to make it happen here for you. And it's really easy to do it when you get a value like this, because instead of 15 or 10 or 9 or 8 or 7 or 6, I'm making it a lot easier for you and a lot more affordable, so you can get the 824. You can get what I call the Kobe stone, because those are the 2 numbers that we know here in LA were his 2 numbers, so 824. And we've got the big yellow diamonds with it, and it's purple and gold. So all that to say, let's just discount it for you. And if you want to have a mega, mega value, it's right here, right now. Not even going to be, oh my, why on earth are we getting it below? I'm just going to do it, guys. Not even 6,000. Not even 5,000. Uh-oh. Not even $49.99. I just got to keep going. We've got to get this one a home. It couldn't be better quality. The reds are all throughout it. I mean, look at the reds coming through. Look at all of the reds. I mean, amazing stone. Finished on the inside. 49, 48, 47. I can't leave it here. 46.99. Oh my goodness. I'm getting whiny. Blow it out. Make it $45.99. First caller on the big 824. Oh my. And a 103 diamond weight. Come on. With the biggest yellow, I have so many rings here that have yellow diamonds on them, but nothing that's going to be a ½ carat plus in each stone. That gives you a really important wow factor right there. 3-stone style, easy to wear, keeps it balanced, but man, to get an emerald cut that's over 8 carats of the best in quality, you are living right tonight. And that discount, it's one thing to take 10 grand off, but you're getting so many savings on top of that. You can't acquire stones like this at a price like that anywhere. You know it and I know it. It's just a matter of, do we have the right person watching at this very moment? That's kind of the thing. It's really about timing here. Do we have somebody thinking about a really big stone? There aren't that many left. So it's not like we can sit back and go, I'll see what they have next year. I wouldn't wait that long. And this is your important time to get it. Let me also remind you about this incredible, I had this Aquamarine earlier, and it was early, and I got all carried away. I got so excited with all my new items, and I showed them all up front. And now we're looking at reruns. So I want to show you this new item here. It's the only new item that I have left from the show. Everything else is diamonds and fine gems, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And 6119 is the number on this one. This is the 323 aquamarine in the pear shape with these gorgeous diamonds around them. Yes, that has the chain coming with it, which has the bezel sets. It's a beautiful way to go when you're talking about, you're getting the chain, you're getting the pendant, you get the whole set, so you can obviously use it, use this chain with other pendants that you have. It's a beautiful addition. You can see how those diamonds are, you know, see how they'll just flip right through the bail there, so you can take that chain off, put it on with something else, or just wear it just perfectly with this gorgeous drop aqua. But it's going to be $29.99 for one caller here, and that is a winner. You've got a lot of gorgeous color. I'm going to show this up close because it's more fun to see the color in the diamonds up close as we look at that gorgeous tanzanite one more time. And then here's that aqua, just because I know I showed it really early, and I know a lot of you join us a little later on a Friday getting back in from your evening out. So take a look at that. 323 is the carat weight plus 126 in diamonds. And I'll just go through the sections here. There's the bottom part of the ring, or the pendant, with the large round brilliant, 2 baguettes beside it, then the rounds in a double halo leading up to another large round, and then over here the veil with a gorgeous stone. There's the baguette cut, and sure enough, diamonds all the way around that. That's your bail. One of the prettier bails that we have there for you. It's well done. It's got that amazing, amazing, no, yeah, Carolyn, different one. No, it was a different one, actually, Carolyn. I know I make that mistake all the time, and I'll hear someone on the line and go, Carolyn just did what I do all the time. I'll hear that it's, you know, so-and-so on the line, and I'll say, oh, so-and-so from there, and it's someone else. Carolyn, it's a different Carolyn I got an email from today. We're getting to that point where we have a lot of shoppers, so yeah, there's more than one of everybody. So Carolyn, yeah, no, it was Carolyn L. emailed me today. Different Carolyn. Carolyn just goes, was I supposed to email you? Did I email you in my I had somebody the other day, Jess, you'll love this. Remind me to tell you more later. She goes, she was on Facebook watching the show, and I hadn't seen her in a while, so I checked in with her just to see how she was doing, because she used to be able, she goes, I didn't watch the show. I didn't comment on Facebook. And I go, and she says, I think I must have been sleepwalking. I go, sleep shopping, that's called. Sleep shopping, that's sleep shopping. I've done it too. I've done it too. She goes, I didn't watch the show. Oh, well, okay, well, how you doing anyways? Just checking in. Oh, she goes, I must have been sleepwalking. Hate when that happens. Sleep shopping. Sleeping's usually the time when my credit card gets a little bit of a break. And good to know it's only usually 3 or 4 hours a night. So yeah, then the rest of the time, yep, shopping, shopping, shopping. All right, let's move on. Congratulations on that one. Let's get to it, guys. We've got a quick mandarin garnet wheel for you. We've got the butterfly is back. I know so many of you missed this. I mean, who doesn't love butterflies, right? The butterfly jewelry that we have, though, wait till you see this on the hand, because I know it's spectacular first here up close. When you see this from further away, it's just a wow, because the baguettes are going to get to move a little more with the natural motion of your hand and your body, and it really does wow you. Sorry, I think I startled Carolyn. I'm sorry, Carolyn. I'm sorry to startle you. I just called her out, and it wasn't her. Sorry. She's like, oh, gosh. Well, it's nice to know she's with us. Here's 5934. Oh, yeah, 5934, check this out. All the wings, besides the outside edge, done in baguettes. We just saw it the other day. A lot of people disappointed they missed out. I'm bringing it back. I have one more for you, only in the white gold. Here it is, 143 in baguettes and rounds. Huge moment here for you. And then we got the ring. You got to see it on the hand. Not too big. I know I designed a butterfly a long time ago here at TVON, and it literally nobody bought it. And you know why? It was too big. It was just, I went, okay, I should have known better. I made this huge butterfly ring. And yeah, everyone was like, yeah, no, that's great, great. If Godzilla's wearing it, great, but not for me. Here's one that's still large, but not overwhelming. I mean, it really does. It sits up off the hand, so you don't have that issue of it, you know, interfering in any way. But it's got 143 in diamonds, those baguettes. You see what they do? And it just ends up looking like, I don't know, to me, it reminds me of water. It just looks like when you see the light hit every single one of those diamonds differently, they're all giving you an individual flash at a different time. So it just gives you this kind of disco ball effect, appropriate for Club TVON. And it's only going to be for one caller, and it's not even $39.99. Beautiful, just in the white gold to show off all those diamonds. I mean, the idea is allow the diamonds to look like they're floating. You know, just allow them to kind of be set up top and just kind of look like they're floating in a formation. that happens to look like a butterfly shape and style. I'll make it $1,999 if you'd like that one. So many disappointed callers the other day. I know that one that we had sold immediately. We've got one more for you. We talked to the designer. It's not even our own design, which is why we can't change the gold color, but we convinced the designer to lend out one more for us to offer here tonight. So it's only $19.99 if you'd like that butterfly piece. Any last questions on the show? Requests, questions. If you need Huggies, we've got those going out all night tonight at $2.99 a pair. So grab your pair of Huggies. They may not go out right away because they all did today. We sent out everything that we had, but give us a week or two and we'll have those in your mailbox or at your doorstep. So $19.99 on the butterfly. And then let's see, we've got one last tanzanite look. If you have any questions on anything, guys, let me know. We've got a last look, and I've got several pieces here that are still available. So I'd like to show them to you in case you're wondering if they're still here. Well, we've got that aqua pendant that is still here. We've got the tanzanite with the 3-stone style. That's still here. The museum grade. Unbelievable diaspora. Jess, you did not take that, right? Because I knew you were asking about it. Millimeter size on this one, but that's still here. All right, so there's the diaspora. That's our 3-carat 11 color change diaspora. I have the heart-shaped tanzanite as well. So let's show that to you. A heart-shaped tansy, which is awfully nice to see in a 13-carat size. We've been bringing most of these to you in the last hour here. So if you have any questions on anything on that wheel, always recommend dialing in early on these, because what happens is with the people that don't get us live on Friday on their television set, they usually do watch the show early in the morning on Saturday. And then they'll be calling in, and I'll be here, and I'll be answering calls in the morning at 8 o'clock, and they'll say, oh, tell me that's still available. And you know what? If it is, it goes out the door before our show even gets started. So I recommend, I don't really encourage you to wait too long on Friday night items, because we see the most carryover from Friday into Saturday morning. So I would really recommend dialing in on anything up there if you'd like it now, just to ensure you get it and somebody else doesn't take your ring before the show even gets going tomorrow. Butterfly, museum grade diaspora, the big emerald cut tanzanite, heart shape, and the aqua necklace, full necklace there, pendant and chain. All of that. We did start the show with some purple sapphires in earrings. So for those of you that saw them, thank you. How you stayed with us for 3 hours tonight, I have no idea, but amazing. Thank you. You guys need an award or something, yeah, right? Like something special, but look at that. There's the purple. I mean, look at how that's able to sit up there among all these other pieces and look like that. It's got a lot to compete with, right? Look at that. And that purple sapphire action is serious. Look at how bright those are. So I'm just going to hope that Aqua wants to sit up there for a few more minutes. The purple sapphire earrings is a one-of-a-kind pair. There's 70 points in unheated purple rounds, 26 points in diamonds in the halo, and guess what? Those are $888. Yep, $888 if you'd like that one pair of purple sapphire earrings. Congrats if you get them. So we got a little bit of everything on the wheel. Got $1,000 and under. We've got, certainly, well, actually nothing on that wheel is, how is this possible? Nothing on that wheel is over 10 grand. Nothing on that wheel is over $7,000. That's amazing. The most pricey piece I have is the heart shape. It's because it's a 1305 tanzanite. That's only $69.99. So we've got the values. We just don't have the homes for them all yet, and we hope that we can in our last 4 minutes of the show. Now, reminder, because I get this question still to this day. After doing a lot of Fridays and Saturdays with you, I get the question, people go, you're not really there live on Saturday morning. We are. We're back in 12 hours, and we'll start another 3-hour show. So make sure you join us, because it's a really fun day to be with us. And I know Saturday we have always these, the whole weekend are really just crazy cool shows, because we have the most audience on the weekend. So we're really excited to show you all the new that's coming up your way, because we do have that. There's also critter jewelry, but there's a lot more. So we have a lot of brand new coming your way over the course of the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, but we do convert to morning shows. So I know it's late now, especially for our East Coasters, but we're back in 12 hours. So whether it's 10 a.m. Pacific, it's 1 p.m. Eastern time. Hope you'll be with us to see all the incredible brand new that we're bringing to you. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I always look forward to our weekends. TVON has turned me into a morning person, and I couldn't be more happy about it. So join us in the morning. We'll be back. And we got a lot of shopping to do. Yes. You got it. Sapphire earrings are gone. Congratulations. And feel free to change the gold if you'd like to. 5849 is the number on the sapphire earrings. So just like that. I don't have any other 888 pieces. Otherwise, I would bring them out. We have the grand. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I've got the big cross, the rubies, and the diamonds. Did you miss this? This was also early in the show. Let me show this one more time because this has got to go. And this comes with the chain with the bezel set diamonds as well. Take a look at that. That's a ruby and diamond cross pendant with the chain. Remove it from the chain if you wish. It's got a princess cut ruby. It's got round rubies and diamonds, and it's $599. Here it is from a little further away perspective. Take a look. There's the ruby and diamond cross. And yes, this chain comes with it. There we go. Diamonds even there. There you go. Diamonds, chain, rubies, gold, yellow only. That is $599. Tony, the item number on that one was 6125. If you want to give them a look here, because in our last 2 minutes, I bet you they weren't with us in the first two, and this was on the early side of the show. So if you would like that the rubies and the diamonds and the cross, let us know. That comes with the chain. The chain alone is worth the price of admission. There's your lobster claw clasp, adjustable links as well. That's a pretty cool piece there for $599. Most affordable item of the night. Yes. Is the which one? Pink zircon earrings. That was the other earring we had, yeah. Pink zircons with the halo. Those were $999. Here's the $599 necklace. I say necklace, pendant, chain, all of it. You get all of it. Let's go up close one more time and take a look at that ruby. Do I still have time? Good. Let's take one last close-up look because I want you to see that princess cut and the rounds. You see how the middle, the intersection there, it's got a princess cut ruby. The rest of the rubies are rounds. They're diamond cut rounds, and then the diamonds are between that. Let's see if Virginia would like the cross necklace. You got it. Thank you so much. Yellow gold only on that one, $61.25. And then our wheel. So we just needed under $1,000 items tonight. That's the key. Oh, do I have anything else? Under $1,000 I can show you. Yes, I do. I've got sapphires in 18 karat gold. Here are the blue sapphires in the 18 karat gold. That ring is $999. And yes, all 18K on that ring. Here it is on the hand. If you missed this, it was on a wheel earlier. Let me show it to you on the hand here. That's a, look at that, bypass of pear-shaped sapphires. They come meet in the middle at the points there, and then it's got the open ribbon of pave and mirror finish gold. That's $999, white gold only. Please join us if you can. We'd love to have your company tomorrow on Saturday and Sunday. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Have a great rest of your Friday evening. From all of us at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. Keep calling. We'll be here if you have any questions. See you tomorrow.